Hey everyone, welcome to episode 9 of the Tides of Wildemount. This is our Wildemount campaign that we are walking through the Explorer's Guide to Wildemount. And we are in episode 9, believe it or not. And we are doing 12 or possibly 13 episodes this season. We haven't quite finalized that yet. But before we get started with all of the folks who are waiting on Zoom, we want to thank, first of all, our main title sponsor, Syrinscape. As always, Syrinscape is an incredible tabletop RPG fantasy player that allows you to play the wonderful music and mood that we are playing right now. In fact, I'm going to ask the bards to just quiet it down a little bit because I'm trying to do announcements. But you can check it out at www.sirenscape.com/RealmSmith. If you go there and then you search for RealmSmith on their page, you will find out that we have now released Hopeless Village and Death House, which are two sound sets that we used in our Into the Mist campaign. And our wonderful Brandon Perkins has actually recorded original sound bits for it, for them. And so they're expanded and evolved versions of what we used on stream. You can check those out at sirenscape.com. Of course, I want to thank Dungeons & Dragons as usual. We are not live on the Dungeons & Dragons Twitch tonight. They have decided to not stream due to what's going on in the world right now, but we wanted to make sure that we brought this to you folks on this evening. So we want to wish Dungeons & Dragons all the best, and we will be back there next week, and I'm sure they're going to upload this to the YouTube channel when the time comes for them to do so. Want to thank our other partner, WizKids, for all the miniatures, a lot of the miniatures that we use. And now they have released these awesome Warlock tile sets. This is Warlock tile set 1. And basically you can build all these funky dungeon settings with them. They have a village set coming out. They have a bunch of kind of expansions with all that fun stuff that you guys can check out. So make sure to check that out. Call your local game stores, and they have curbside pickup and possibly delivery as well that you can take advantage of. I want to thank Dwarven Forge for a lot of the terrain that we use at the table, including some of the terrain we will be using tonight. Hero Forge, which is one of our newest partners. All of our player character miniatures are Hero Forge miniatures, and they have been an incredible partner up to this point. Beetle and Grim, of course, for being a paid sponsor. Mithril Armory for being our official dice sponsor, and then now we are officially powered by D&D Beyond. Woo, D&D Beyond! And we are so thankful for their sponsorship and for their support of what we do across our entire channel. And tonight we will be giving away a digital copy of the Explorer's Guide to Wildemount that you can use in your D&D Beyond account. And that is only for use in D&D Beyond. Julian is setting that up right now, and he will tell me when it is set up so that we can enter you guys into winning that. We'll just use the same promo code as last time, Julian. Okay, so the term that you are supposed to type into the chat is Wildemount, Wildemount. If you do it more than once, you will be disqualified, so just enter Wildemount. You will be entered into the draw, and then at the end of the night, we will announce a winner for that digital version of Wildemount for you. If you enjoy what you see tonight and you want to be part of what RealmSmith does here and behind the scenes, consider subscribing, not sponsoring, subscribing. You can consider sponsoring too, but subscribing at either Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 at various levels. You are entered then to become part of the Revelry Pirates. And what that is basically on our Discord channel, we have a bunch of channels where people role play on a daily basis. It's insane. At Tier 3, captains are recruiting crew members and upgrading their ships and then going on quests run by our mods by Zoom. It's nuts and insanity. The other day, we had an in-game wedding for some of the members of our community that some of our players and myself showed up for to check out. So it's an incredible experience. All you have to do is sign up, subscribe at Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, or just with your Twitch Prime subscription, and you can get access to all that, and all the answers that you need are on our Discord channel, which our wonderful moderators Shad and Prometheus Bound will be linking in the chat for you all. Tomorrow night, behind the screen, I will have the Crafting Muse on, and this is a Q&A session. She'll be talking about her role at WizKids and the Warlock tile set, and then what it's like to be a crafting DM. and we are excited to have her on the show. Thursday night at 8 p.m. we will have the Players Table, hosted by Joel Auge and a mystery guest. And then, of course, on Sunday we will have Nolzer's Marvelous Tutorials, where we will be painting through another mini, which we don't know what that is yet, but we'll find out quite soon when I decide that I want to post about it and decide what I'm going to paint, because I'm lazy like that. But it's all good, because we paint fun stuff on Sundays. Right, Josh? Woo! Thanks again, of course, to our production crew. Josh, who is in the room socially, safely distancing, and Julian, who is in the other room producing, which is a lot of fun and wonderful. And also want to just address what is going on around the world. It's crazy and tumultuous, and if a pandemic wasn't enough, then there's all this other stuff going on. And so I just want to tell everybody to stay safe and to give love to those in need, as we do say every week, and support those who are downtrodden and need it. So in whatever way that you find that is possible. What's that? And we are also giving away, thank you, Josh, the 4th seat to our one-shot for the Revelry. So we are going to run a one-shot DM'd by us at RealmSmith and with our cast at some point in the future, near future. And we already have 3 seats that have been given away. Tonight is our 4th seat. The way that you get entered into that is just to be active in the chat. And tier 2 and above will win a tier 2 subscription and above will win a seat to that table, and we will be announcing that at the end of the night as well. I think that is all the announcements for this evening. Before we get in, I want to say hi to our cast. Everyone on Zoom, hello everyone. How are you guys doing?
Hello.
Super.
Awesome. We are short Joel tonight. So I will be playing Plunkrawk this evening, and we are short to Mel as well. And so Aella will also be played by myself. All of the PCs I will be playing this evening. Not all of them. You guys are wonderful folks. Noura, of course, thank you for joining us again in the role of Dajarkal. It's so wonderful to have you as usual. Are you guys ready to dive in?
Ready.
Woo! Ow! Wow, that was Gaziel. That was like a. Did you plan that choreography? Was that something, Christina?
I'm just that talented. I'm just kidding.
Humble too. All right. So where we left off last session was you guys are on the pirate island of Darktoe. You had come to Darktoe because 3 earrings, a pirate captain in charge of the Wave Chaser, sent you guys on a mission to retrieve a magical item called the Rod of Retribution. You were successful in doing that, narrowly escaping death, and have brought it to Darktoe so she can fence it. And she has a buyer, and she basically left you on shore leave. You have spent the last evening and part of today walking around Darktoe, meeting people, discussing, having a little bit of fun, and you find yourselves in the Sundry Square, which is the marketplace located on Darktoe Island. As you were all trying to buy, as Bolt was trying to buy something and everyone else was trying to manipulate the store owner to do it differently, Gaziel, you were approached by a squirrely old little man in his late 50s, early 60s, sporting a goatee with unkempt handlebar mustache and thinning, receding hairline. He had a pack on his side that appears to be filled with all manner of books, documents, and ledgers. And he said, "Good day. I have it on good authority that you have recently come in contact with an item of great power bearing the eye of..." And he turns to make sure no one is listening as he pushes up his oversized spectacles. "Ukatoa," he whispers. "I would much like to have a conversation with you, but not here. Please, follow me." And he scurries off westward. What do you do?
I want to bring somebody with me.
Okay.
Stranger danger.
Okay. Who would you like to bring along?
So I'm going to run to... I feel like I'm going to run to Snow, because I feel like he would have the best inclination as to what this is.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. Not hurt.
Okay.
Am I close by to Snow?
Yeah,
Like,
you guys, you have all kind of stepped away from this vendor as Bolt is trying to make some sort of arrangement. I think, Bolt, did you end up saying you were going to come back later?
Yeah, that's how I left it.
Yeah, so you're all kind of like, you've all kind of stepped away from the stall and are all in a little bit of a group. And this gentleman kind of tapped you on the shoulder and kind of ducked down to talk to you and then turned around and scurried off.
Right, so I didn't even have a chance to talk to him. Okay, so I'm going to go up to Snow. No. I just had a very strange encounter with a small, squirrely man who brought up this term that I'm not sure of, Ukatoa. Do you have any idea what that could mean?
Ukatoa, you say?
Ukatoa.
Jay, what would I know about Ukatoa?
History check, please.
I can do that. That's an 8.
Yeah. With an 8, you actually do not know.
Unfortunately, I don't know. The name is not familiar to me.
Well, I have a weird inkling about this, and I think we should all follow the man as a team. What do you think?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna tell everybody, and then we can go.
Let's go.
All right. I'm just gonna make a big announcement to the crew. I'm gonna say, "Hey crew, everybody, come over here. Come close."
Yes?
Is everybody listening? Do I have everybody? Everybody's attention.
Everybody's attention, Plunk says.
There was a small, squirrely man that approached me, and he said something about Ukatoa, and I think we should all follow him because I don't want to go alone.
And you guys look kind of in the direction that Christine or Gaziel is pointing, and you see this kind of gentleman in his 50s, 60s with his handlebar mustache, and he pushes up his spectacles and is looking over the crowd at you, and he's like,
Is that the man?
Yes, that's him.
And he looks very urgent, doesn't he?
He does. I think we have to go now. What do you all think?
Has anyone heard of this Ukatoa?
Would we have?
you can all make history checks. Dajarkal, you have read that word before in recent days.
But no idea of what it actually means.
Give me a history check.
I got a natural 20, my friend.
Did you read
I
it?
got a natural 22.
What? High five. We're so smart.
Okay, so what is that with your bonuses, the two of you?
27.
Holy.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, so
We'll let you know.
So Dajarkal, no, you've never heard of Ukatoa. Bolt, I'll say Bacalhau with a 23. You have heard the word Ukatoa, and you've heard it whispered on your travels back towards the Menagerie Coast, and you remember reading it about this being once in a tome that your master had about gods, lesser gods, idols, all of that sort of thing. And you don't remember much about it other than the fact that he is a powerful, considered one of the lesser idols within Exandria, and has some significance on the Menagerie Coast. Bolt, you absolutely have, through your studies and your research, heard of Ukatoa, and he is seen as a Leviathan, a great serpent, from legend and lore, who was the mount of one of the the betrayer gods, but you don't recall which one. And that something about being trapped for, ages, but that's all you remember.
Okay. Wait, Ukatoa, you say?
Yes.
Keep our voice down and try not to say too much. Let's just go. Let's just go
Why?
find him right now.
Ukatoa, is that...
Shh. It's a very sensitive topic. And whoever this man is, we must probably hear what he has to say on the matter.
Okay, so we should go. That's what you're saying.
Yes,
All
let's
right.
find him right away.
All right. Let's follow him.
Okay. You catch up with him in the crowd, and he starts to kind of lead you all through the busy marketplace. He leads you to the west side of Darktoe to a precarious set of winding stairs, carved out of natural rock. You climb what feels like 100 or so feet, at which point the torches that line the stairs are replaced by spikes and pikes stuck in the ground, bearing heads at various degrees of decay. Unsettling. One in particular stands out to you, a mostly bare skull bearing elven features and once long lustrous red locks of hair who cluster in strings and blow in the wind. And he continues up. Yeah.
I'm not sure we should be going up here.
Yes, it does seem like quite a dire place, but it is a very dire subject as well. Maybe just try not to look at it. Put your blinders on. Let's keep going.
Smells like
You didn't see any turtle heads, did you?
Did we see any turtle heads?
Give me a medicine check.
11.
No turtle heads that you noticed.
No, I don't think so. I think you're in the clear.
Okay.
Okay, you continue up. You climb another 100 to 150 feet until the stairs end at a wide stone shelf overlooking Darktoe, its furthermost edge looming some 300 feet above the rocky inlet below. A cave mouth greets you against the cliff with warm firelight within. 2 revelry pirates, heavily armored, stand watch at either side, and an elf an elf female with pale gray skin, dressed in heavy black garb, stands near the edge of the shelf, seemingly awaiting your arrival. The smell of fine-cooked meats and sauces mingles with wet leather and stagnant water as it wafts out to greet you. From within the cave, you hear soft music played by fiddle and squeezebox. The gentleman says, this will do. No unwelcome ears appear. You see, I'm a trusted advisor and, well, friend of the planking. He doesn't seem to be bothered by this whole Uk'otoa business. He doesn't have much patience for meddling in the affairs of gods or demigods, but I have taken a keen interest, and he has allowed me to dig further. Tell me everything you know about this rod, its origin, and the one they call Uk'otoa. Please.
Is this guy actually friends with the king? Is he deceiving us?
Give me an insight check.
23.
With the 23, the guards that are outside of the cave, and you imagine that this is the throne roost you've heard them speak of over the last day or so, and that is where the Plank King takes court, basically, is within this cave. And you imagine the guards have not taken any sort of exception to him being up here. So you just you imagine, yes, he's absolutely allowed up here, and he has some sway and some presence within the Plank King's court.
But is he trying to deceive us? Like, is he just saying that he wants to know? But like, what are his intentions?
Yeah. So,
Can I tell that at all?
Yeah, with your insight, he is genuinely excited. You can tell. He seems to be honest in what he's saying. He believes what he's saying. And there's an urgency in his voice. And as he asks you, this this elf with light gray skin, you don't necessarily know he's a dark elf, she walks up to stand next to him as he is awaiting your answer on what you know about Uk'otoa. I'd like now to welcome Julian to the stream. Our producer, Julian.
Yay!
Nice.
Hey, Julian.
He says, please, tell me everything you know.
I'm not certain.
What I've read, it's Uk'otoa is the lesser deity, but also mount of one of the more major deities.
Yes, that is right. Of course.
Yes, but Why are you asking about him?
Well, you were in the presence of his followers and one of his shamans, and now Three Earrings has the Rod of Retribution, which, frankly, I am the one that asked Three Earrings to attain the rod through various channels. She doesn't know necessarily that it was me. I'm trying to keep a lid on it right now so as to not raise too much suspicion on the matter. But I just want to know what else you know.
Before we tell you what we know, why did you ask for the rod in the first place?
As I mentioned, okay. Ukutoa is a lesser god, as you mentioned, in the form of a great Leviathan that has been shackled beneath the Lucidian Ocean and manipulates its followers, one day to be freed. That's all I know. Unfortunately, our great and powerful king dispatched the only person here in Darktow that seemed to have had the most information on the matter. And so I'm trying to dig deeper, and now you are the source of the most information on Darktow. And now that we have the rod, I imagine, or we'll have it soon, as soon as my people receive it from Three Earrings, that perhaps we will know more.
Well, who was the other guy, and why exactly was he dispatched of?
It was a her. These are matters that perhaps I shouldn't speak of. But let's just say she, okay, her neck was broken, and her head was placed on a spike on the stairs leading up here, and that was some time ago, some 6 months ago. She was a servant of Ukutoa's, I think. Yes, an elf. How do you know?
I think we might have seen her.
Of course, yes, that was her. You were acquainted with her, but that is besides the point. Is there anything else you know?
That is not besides the point here. What is stopping you from putting our heads on spikes if
how do I say this? The reason her head was placed on a spike is not because of the information that she had, but rather because she was trying to stage a coup against the Plain King. I can't get into too much information. It is much on a need-to-know basis, but what I can absolutely tell you is that you have no such grievance with the Plain King, and so there are strict penalties for going against the Plain King, but you are working with me and with those that intend to... yes?
Just wait. Can I'm just going to huddle with my team here quickly before we discuss anything.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Can I talk to you all quickly?
Yeah. So we kind of turn away and form a little circle.
Just huddle.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
You guys,
Why would they not get this information from Three Earrings herself? She knows more than we do. She told us everything we know, did she not?
Yes, well, it seems like she was hired through back channels of some kind from this individual.
Still, I mean, why can they not speak with her? They're waiting for her to give them the rod anyway, are they not?
Also, if we say no, are we just going to end up on a pikes down up those stairs just for saying no, just for backing out?
I don't even know that much about the rod.
I don't even know about Ukutoa.
I'm just unsure of what is happening, I guess. I just don't know how to proceed.
Plunk kind of looks at you, and he creates the sound of a neck breaking with his voice, like, and does this.
Oh.
Are you saying that we should proceed with great caution, Plunkrawk?
Heads on pikes.
Yes, heads on pikes.
I want to turn back to the little guy. I don't remember his name, and I'm just gonna ask. Sorry, what exactly did you want from us?
All right. I guess I might as well get to the point of the matter. My understanding is even though you pose as Revelry, you aren't officially Revelry yet. Being outsiders now makes you effectively insiders, as you have the closest non-Revelry connection to the Rod of Ukutoa. The great and mighty king of all pirates also dismissed another party of adventurers, much like yourselves, who held the knowledge I seek. You hear a booming voice burst into laughter from inside the cave. The little man clears his throat and continues on. Yes, well, there is a set of islands among the Swivane called the Twinward Isles that are mostly untouched by civilization and still have the original settlers of the Menagerie Coast. The Key now still live on it. There is legend of an ancient temple built by the Key now that holds a timeless oracle with deep knowledge of Uk'otoa. I have tasked the ill hand, captained by old Screaming Knuckle, to head to Twinward in search of treasure within the temple. The task I ask you is to collect all the knowledge you can about Uk'otoa from the oracle. Jana here, or Yana, as she pronounced it, here will accompany you as part of your shore party into Twinward. For this, you will be paid a sum of 25 gold each before you leave, and an additional 50 upon delivery of the information. What say you?
So this is just a mission of information?
Yeah, yes.
I assure you, my intention is strictly oversight. There will be no interference on my part.
You must understand, as I mentioned, you are outsiders still, unknown to the revelry, and we want to keep it under wraps. We do not know how many allies this other captain that tried to overthrow the Plain King may have gained before her unsightly demise.
What will you do with this information?
Oh, well, what do we do with most information, which is to educate us moving forward? There is great power in this Uk'otoa, and great sway, is my understanding, and we just want to understand it better.
No. There's something that you're looking for, and you're not telling us the truth. Education? That's what you're going to say?
Yes, and he pulls up his satchel full of books, and he says, yes, that is my purview, that is my job. My career is made of researching. That is what I do. Education is paramount.
Did you say that
This
on
Uk'otoa
Twinward
say-
Isles? Did you say that on the Twinward Isles were the original settlers of the Menagerie Coast?
Yes, the key now. That is correct.
Are there any turtles there?
Oh, there might be. I don't know. The Twinward is a, how should I say, difficult island to inhabit. It doesn't have any beaches. It is sheer cliffs leading up to the jungle. And there is known to be a temple deep within. So the Clovis Concord has also struck an understanding with the key now that those islands would remain untouched by the Clovis Concord. And so it is ripe with hunting and resources and, again, knowledge, which we need and we would like to get our hands on.
This Uk'otoa is a dangerous thing. So we seek to simply understand.
Yes, what she said.
It could be a threat.
You don't seek to use it?
Of course not. That would be folly.
Certainly.
But
Should
Uk'otoa become more of a problem, then we should do all we can to counteract it.
I do have one question. I have some information that I'd like to share, but just because I don't know much about this. I had a dream.
Wait. And he takes out a ledger and takes out a quill and he says, please proceed.
Okay. Only because I sense that you are trying to fight the evil, so I sort of trust you, but I had a dream 2 nights ago that was about some sort of creature under the water, and it had fiery-like eyes.
Yes.
Does this ring a bell of any sort?
Yes, this creature. What manner of creature was it?
Some sort of slithery, snake-like creature.
Yeah. And the eyes, was they more amber?
Yes.
Yeah. This is Uk'otoa.
That is Uk'otoa. He speaks to you? Does he beckon you?
No. I think, well, I mean, maybe, but there was obviously something beautiful, like a light trying to get my attention, but I was being grasped by this creature, and I just...
Where did you see it?
In my
Where
dream,
was this? Where were you?
I was on a mountaintop of some sort, looking into the distance, and it's kind of blurry to me now, and I'm not sure if I don't know. Does this make sense?
Yes, of course. You bear the symbol of Pelor, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Was this a message perhaps from your god? Or do you feel like it was more Ukutoa speaking to you?
No, it's definitely a message from my god. I think he was trying to warn me of some sort.
Well, perhaps our mission isn't your only one. Perhaps you are being beckoned there from multiple sources. It sounds like this is confirmation.
I didn't realize that your dream was literally about Ukutoa.
And
I mean-
in your dream, our heads weren't on pikes at all, were they?
Oh gosh, no, I didn't see anything of that sort, but I hope not.
So long as you do not slight the planking, your heads will remain on your shoulder.
Says Plunk.
I sink my head into the shell just a little bit to kind of hide my neck.
And
And I'm just smiling very uncomfortably throughout this whole thing. Like, oh God, we're all gonna die.
Plunk puts out his hand, his feathered hand, and he makes the sound of gold falling into it. And he says, yes, of course. Like I said, 25 gold as you leave, and 50 when you arrive each.
Snow, what say you? Would this be betraying your sister in any way?
I cannot tell. She has not shared enough details with me to know whether this would betray her or not. But if this is in service of the rebelry, I don't see why it would be any harm to her as a captain of the rebelry.
I tell you, Three Earrings will receive her due reward for bringing us the rod. As you know, Snow, what pushes her forward is wealth, resources, to gain better standing in the revelry. She cares not of things of gods, I don't think, or she would have kept the rod to herself.
Yes.
And the only reason you are here is because I have received word that you are now leaving your sister's side. Is that correct?
I am. I have become a free agent, so to speak.
Ah, yes, of course.
Hey, I say yes. I don't know about you guys, but I feel a sense of urgency and importance for this mission.
I also say yes.
Before we go, is there anything you can tell us about the danger that we might face at this place? The sheer cliffs and a dense jungle.
Yes, and all of the things I assume that would come with that sort of thing. Perhaps the key now may not be so welcoming. Usual danger from jungles. I don't know. Yana, what do you think?
There would be the typical creatures that inhabit the jungle. Possibly some large cats, maybe some of those small, what is it called? The ground. Is it possibly some of those? There nothing you can't handle.
And you said you would come with us.
But of course, the planking requires oversight.
She's insurance, that is all. She is just going to make sure that you have the help that you need and don't receive any grief, as it were, from the crew aboard the Ill Hand. I have asked old Screaming Knuckle to be patient, and she doesn't take well to having others do work for her, but she will be compensated well. She is just a means to get where you are going.
Okay.
Her ship.
Make it.
Yeah. Her ship.
I was going to say.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Make it 40 gold, and we'll go.
Well,
Per person.
I promised you 75, but if you prefer
75.
40, I mean that the planking would be much appreciative of you bringing down the gold amount that you want.
Well, did you not mean...
Let's not get crazy here. I think she meant to raise the amount of gold.
By 40
From 25 to
each.
start.
75. Let me assure you, 75 is a handsome reward for collecting knowledge, and of course, whatever you collect on the island, you will get a cut of as well, if you do find treasure.
We were just saying, it occurs to us that we seem to be the only people you can trust with this mission.
That is, of course, correct.
And who would you go to without us?
I just want to say that I don't want to lose my head. So if I could have mine up front, though, because I think I might meet a turtle while I'm there, and I don't want to come back. I might want to just have a baby so I could die, if that's okay.
I'm sorry. I cannot promise you anything, of course, past... I mean, that's just not... No. I cannot give you your full amount up front.
Okay.
But I can, of course, maybe speak to the Plain King. He doesn't take well to extortion, but I could perhaps try and ask him for more. 75 each is quite the sum.
You cannot...
But what if...
You cannot blame us for trying.
How about if we get half up front and half upon return? I believe that would be fair.
And as you say that, you hear a loud shout from inside of the cave, and you see a head roll out of the cave mouth, past the guards, and kind of land near you. And the guards kind of like look around, and they pick up the head. One of them picks up the head, and kind of scurries down the stairs, and then a headless body is dragged out by two revelry pirates past you and down the steps. And then the squeeze box music starts again.
You know, the deal you proposed does sound kind of good, doesn't it? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, we take it back.
I lower my head even lower into the shell. Think of the ear.
Very well. We have an agreement. That's wonderful. The Ill Hand will set sail on the 12th. It is the 9th, so you have a few days in Darktow to gather whatever supplies you perhaps need, and the Ill Hand will be prepared for you the morning at first light to take you to Twinward. I will let her know that you will be joining them, and I appreciate this very much.
Yes, well, I suppose we appreciate the offer of freelance employment.
Yes, very much. Great price. All good. We're good.
Wonderful. Okay.
Well, I shall see you in a few days.
Yes.
We'll be seeing you.
Of course. Thank you very much. You can make your way down again, and we will speak again before you leave.
Thank you.
Well,
Yes,
can we get the
course.
25 gold now?
Um,
I need to buy some things before we go.
You will receive that the morning that you leave. I
Will
will
we
have it
have
for
time
you.
to go to the shop?
No, because the ship will be leaving right away. But my understanding is that you are receiving a cut of the sale of the rod. Is that correct? You will be receiving that soon, perhaps later today.
Yes, of course.
Yes, I think there'll be lots of time to shop with our cut from the rod retrieval.
Yes. Okay.
All right,
Thank
let's
you.
go, everybody.
See you soon.
All right, we will see you soon. Thank you very much, and farewell.
Of course, it has been a pleasure, and to you, Yana, as well.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, so you guys head back down the stairs leading away from the throne roost. And of course, kind of following the slick, fresh blood trail that leads down the stairs. And you do pass that head on a pike, fresh, as the revelry pirate that had stuck it kind of comes back up and is kind of like hurriedly trying to wipe his hands of the leftover blood on his hands as you kind of make your way back down. At this point, you all have a few days, 3 to be exact, in Darktow to kind of enjoy yourselves and do what you need to do and spend what you do to spend. Later that day, you do receive the 500 gold amongst you, which were to be split by 3 earrings. It is brought to you by Heidi. 3 earrings does not come to you directly, but sends her first mate to pay you. And then she leaves. You did spend some time. There was a wedding throughout those 3 days that Bacalhau and Snow attended. And I know there are some other things that you guys did actually in our Discord with our community, some role-playing that you did while you're in Darktow, which, again, when you leave Darktow, unfortunately, you'll be taken off that channel and can't do that anymore. But what do you guys do over the next 3 days, if you can kind of sum it up, if there's anything that you want to do specifically before you leave?
Well, I did a lot of things in the Discord.
Yeah. So yeah, give it to me.
All of that happened.
Yeah.
I did take notes, but they didn't save, so I'm missing some things. But,
No problem.
Yeah. So I got a tattoo.
Okay.
Given to me by Summer, another Tabaxi.
Okay.
A beautiful job. It hurt a lot.
Where is it?
It's on my left arm. And
Lower back.
Yes,
Tramp
it is a
stamp.
Tabaxi stamp. It's on my left arm, and it's of a falcon in flight. And afterwards, I got really sick from drinking too much.
Oh dear.
Because I rolled a lot of nat ones. From there, I was also gifted a glaive from Sidefar, or a Sidefar. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. Alfred gave me a disc that smelled of cookies, lilac, and vanilla at one time. And yes, of course, there was the wedding. And there have been many more things that happened as well. But
I walked into the pub to have some drinks with Snow, and Snow was having thumb wars with his Echo.
That's right. He was cheating, by the way, using his claws.
That's good.
Snow or the Echo?
The Echo, but I used my claws back. I accidentally caused 1 hit point of damage, and then he dissipated. And then I found out that they can't take a whole lot of damage. There's a lot more that I did with my Echoes as well, testing out different abilities and things and seeing where they came from, and yeah. So I have been keeping the same Echo around for a little while now because the world they came from is pretty terrible. So
Right.
We had a pretty important conversation when we were shopping as well. I was saying that I didn't know what I was going to shop for, because why would I buy anything? And then I asked it, like, should I buy some pants? Because I noticed people are wearing pants, and I'm not. And I was convinced. You said, Snow said, I wouldn't wear pants if I didn't have to. And then I challenged you, like, well, who says you have to wear pants if you don't have a master? Who's the one making you wear pants? We had this big conversation about the, social influences on your decision to wear pants, even though you're a free man.
yeah,
Well,
well,
literally-
you're free, but you want other people to feel comfortable. And
Literally, who wears the pants?
yes,
I don't.
you don't need to. No, nobody's reacting negatively to you not wearing pants. So I say just go for it. Let it fly.
Yeah, but that's basically the shenanigans I got up to. Just nonsense conversations.
I ran into a fellow Dragonborn who, after upgrading his own armor, gifted me his old chainmail armor. And so I have that now. So I don't even need to buy it.
That's great.
Which is nice. And also I lent him a pair of goggles of night, so you can have dark vision.
That's great.
Right.
Oh,
we did
we
lend
also-
our helmets to
As an
the
infusion.
crew of the Sea Manticore, was it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't the squid, it was the Manticore.
Snow and Bacalhau actually brought all of our magical helmets and just gave them to strangers to borrow.
Not gave, they borrowed, and we can
Lent
trust
them.
them.
Yeah, they're pirates.
Revelry pirates.
Yeah.
We can trust them. We're here. Come on.
And unfortunately, they are off to sea now, and you are leaving before they return. So perhaps you can get them
But
back.
they were given back to us.
Yeah, we got him back in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll fudge the travel time because it took them 5 days to get out to where they were going and 5 days back.
Took about 5 minutes to get back.
Yeah. All right, we'll let it go. You have your helmets back.
That's what we get for trying to be nice.
Last time I did
Dragonborn who
that.
gave me his armor, his name was Mr. Warfin.
Oh, very cool. All right, so how do you
I
want to?
do have a question for the DM real
Yes.
quick. Last time my scimitars were brought up in game, they were handed over to Three Earrings as a gesture of I'm not going to fight you. Do I have those still with me? Were those given back, or were those having?
Yeah, all your possessions were
Really?
given back to you when
Okay.
you were let off the Wave Chaser.
Then I will just say that during this time, I had wild shaped into a tiny mouse so that I could crash this wedding party just to eat some food
Okay.
without having to interact with anybody, and just then.
And the
kind of
food would go like a longer way as a mouse. Didn't have to steal as much.
Yeah.
That's like a good strategy to lose weight. You like
Why drink
change
some
it to
ale
a mouse
when
and eat, and then
Yeah. Why drink some ale when you can swim in it?
yeah,
You know.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
Yep.
I also I collected. I don't know if I was able to do this, so you can let me know.
Sure.
Was I able to collect ashes from a burned leaf of a mistletoe and a sprig of spruce in preparation for my pass without a trace spell?
Yes, I would absolutely say that you went to a slim halfling female named Squelch at Squelch's Salves and Potions. And she's an apothecary that sold you those items. And you can just take off like a gold for that stuff.
Okay, sounds good.
I was really curious about one shop,
Yeah,
the Polish gangplank.
Yeah. So just before we go there, if we can, you guys need to split your 500 amongst the 6 of you, including Aella. And then Dajarkal, you will get the same amount that they decide is the amount that they get.
Okay.
Separate from that. So if you guys want to split that, I think it's like 83.3 gold. So you got to figure out how you want to split that.
Sorry, that's between how many?
6. So 500 divided by 6.
83.3
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah.
And we have to decide how much we're giving to Dajarkal.
No, Dajarkal will get the amount that you split amongst
Okay.
you. Okay. So you guys can split that into gold and silver. I'm not going to math it, so you guys can figure that out. But of course, there's 10 silver and a gold, 10 copper and a silver. So yeah, it would be 83 gold and 3 silver each. Yeah, that's right.
So you did math it out.
I did math it out.
Also 8 or 3 copper.
Oh yeah, and 3 copper, I guess, technically. Yeah.
Now I have a question that goes back a few sessions. We got 25 gold for something near the beginning, and Aella had it. She was supposed to split it with us.
Sure. You can do that. You
Did that? Okay.
If
So
you
we don't
haven't
need to
done
kill
that
her
yet,
for it.
no, she's no.
Okay.
You don't need to do that.
Okay.
25 gold each.
No, 25 amongst
Oh.
6.
Yeah, it's not that good.
Less cool.
Yeah.
So Dajarkal, you
Okay.
also get 83 gold, 3 silver, and 3 copper.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. So when it comes to the market, you can let me know which shops you're interested in, if there's anything you want to buy, and we can go from there.
So I bought a set of ball bearings and 2 sets of caltrops over the last week.
Okay. That is, which Bacalhau had asked about, is the polished gangplank, not the Polish gangplank.
Oh, misread it.
Yeah, and it is the largest of the stalls. It's more of a general goods kind of shop run by a weathered man by the name of Ivanovich. And just so you know, for whatever you're buying, I can give you prices if you need, but you can find them in Player's Handbook or on D&D Beyond. Everything that is bought is 80% of the Player's Handbook. You get everything cheaper in Darktow by 20%. So you save 20% on what you purchase. And if you want to sell anything, you can get 50% of its worth back.
perhaps we should pick up some healing potions if we were able to.
Okay, who's attempting to buy healing potions?
How do those work? Can we all use healing potions?
Yes, yes,
Oh.
yes. they're
I'll
great.
be picking some up, Jay.
Okay, you have. I'll say you have a couple, Yana, in your store. Okay, who's going to buy potions?
I'll buy a potion.
Okay, so Dajarkal and Gaziel are heading over there. Anybody else following?
Well, I'd met somebody, an artificer, I'm blanking on the name, said that he can make a potion with 15 gold worth of ingredients. Athelis, I think it was.
Okay.
That he can actually craft potions from that.
Okay.
I assume that's something we could have potentially taken advantage of. But
Sure. I would say that they have limited resources, so I don't know how many they could have made, but we can
yeah,
one
it
per
was just
day.
one
So
per-
yeah.
yeah.
So if it's one per day, I'd say that you maybe get two in the time that you have, if you want to spend that. Actually, yeah. Sorry, you can buy healing potions from Squelch's Salves and Potions, which is where you got your components from, Gaziel. So you guys can, if you guys want to, they are. One sec, got a math. 40 gold each.
Okay.
She has limited amounts, so tell me how many you want, and then we can go from there.
I'll have one.
Okay, so
I'll take one as well.
Okay, 40 gold off each of you. Anything else anybody else is interested in?
Yeah, I'd like to go off at some point and buy a pair of nice pants on my own.
Okay, you find some at the Polished Gangplank. Keep wanting to say Polished Gangplank now. You've killed it.
Yeah, so I can buy some nice pants, and they're gonna have to be pretty big.
Okay.
I was just looking through the stuff that I could buy, and I think I'm gonna buy some random stuff that maybe I saw some other people buying.
Okay.
I want to get a dragon chest set.
Okay.
I don't know how to play, but I know that playing games looks like fun, and I might want to do that again one day.
Okay, so
So I'm gonna pick up a game.
yeah.
And I'd like to pick up some fishing tackle.
Okay. Okay, let me just I don't have my player's handbook here, so I just have to go through D&D Beyond real quick.
You want the cost?
Yeah. Do you have the costs?
Yeah. Yeah.
There you
Dragon set is 1 gold piece.
go. Okay.
Probably gave it to me for half price because he felt bad.
80% of the cost.
Okay, that's fine. That's fair. And fishing tackle is also 1 gold.
Okay, there you go. Bolt and tackle.
I don't know about pants though.
Pants would be under. There's usually outfits.
You got traveler's clothes, common clothes, outfits, costume. I don't know.
What's the common clothes cost?
It's common clothes are 5 silver points. Silver points.
So I'd say 2 silver and
Jesus.
5 copper for pants. Say half.
Okay. I mean that's a whole. Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
That's fair. Fair ruling, DM.
Sure is.
Can I go to the same guy as before that I was haggling with?
Yes, of course. At the Gilded Anvil. Teodoro.
Hello. It's me again.
But of course it is. What may I help you with?
Yes, you had shared me a shield earlier. Could I take a look at that again?
Well, of course. And he comes over and he grabs the shield. What kind of shield are you looking for specifically? Do you have thoughts on that?
Does he have more than one different kind of shield?
Yeah, different sizes, right? So they're pretty much the same price, but they have like a buckler, which is kind of a small handheld shield, a tower shield, a regular kind of shield. Is there a typical size or specific kind of style that you're looking for?
Yeah, let me see if I can get like a round buckler.
Yeah. So he shows you one and tells you that it's going to be 8 gold for the shield.
All right. Now, tell me this. Might I be able to sell you a piece of armor? And I pull out the scale mail that I had been wearing.
But
Like,
of course,
take a look.
Seems like it is in good shape. Let me see. What is it? Sorry, scale.
Scale mail. Yeah.
I will give you 25 gold.
25. All right. 25. 8. Let's say 20 gold and the shield.
He does the math in his head and he says, okay. As long as you promise not to bring your friends back.
I promise. They I don't know. I don't even know where they are anymore.
Yes, of course.
Splendid. Okay. Good. One more thing. Do you know anything about firearms? Like little weapons that shoot bullets.
Yes, of course. I have not seen any here.
No.
I've seen them in my travels, of course, but not very often. They are very rare. Some captains have them, but not for sale.
Understand? All right. Okay. Just wondering. Well, pleasure doing business with you.
It's a pleasure doing business with you too.
All right. I'm gonna switch up my inventory now.
All right. Anyone else? No, we're good. Okay.
Yeah, I'll get those 2 potions from Alfred from his crafting ability, his artificer ability.
Okay.
So that's 30 gold that I'll be spending on the components for that.
That is a deal.
Yeah. Thank
You are lucky.
Alfred.
Yeah.
It's worth it to chat with everybody on the Discord, I'm telling you.
Apparently.
They're good people.
All right. Okay. Is there anything else role-playing wise that you want to do? You do notice that Aella, over those 3 days, doesn't spend a lot of time with the group. She seems kind of introspective and distant a little bit, especially as the days go on. Is there anything you guys want to do otherwise? Last chance. Okay. The evening of the 11th of Brusendar passes, and you wake up nice and early on the eve of the 12th. You gather your things, you put on your armor.
Put on our armor.
Yes.
And you head to the docks. As the sun is beginning to rise, it is about 5 a.m. Or the equivalent thereof. You spot an impressive 3-masted warship, measuring some 100 feet long and equipped with cannon ports along its hull. Several ballista on its deck and a busy crew scrambling about accomplishing a variety of tasks. On the hull, just below the quarterdeck, reads the Ill Hand. As you were kind of gathering, you notice that Aella is not with you. She's not in her room, her things aren't there, and for some reason she's MIA.
Has anyone seen Aella?
You were hoping maybe she was already, you were hoping maybe she was already at the docks, but you get here and she's not here.
Oh, okay. Has anyone seen Aella? We're leaving soon.
No sign
No.
whatsoever.
Do you think she's in trouble?
Echo, have you seen any sign of Aella? And the Echo taps twice for no. Then no.
I swear I just saw her recently. She's been kind of distant, but I'm just not sure where she could have gone.
She's
that not
already on
true?
the ship.
Which
You
ship?
think?
Oh,
You think so?
of course.
You're supposed
Oh,
to meet at the door.
Snow, there's a ship here.
No,
It's
I
some 100
understand.
feet long.
The one that we are to use. I thought you meant one of the others in the harbor.
I guess I'm confused because I thought she hasn't been really herself lately, and I just thought, I'd leave her be, but now I don't know where she is.
Well, she knows the quest, and if she
Can we
intends
just-
to join, she will.
Just scanning, see if she's around anywhere.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
22.
No sign.
No sign.
I don't see her anywhere.
Do we get the sense that she might be in any sort of danger?
Insight check.
That is a 21.
Yeah, with the 21, over your interactions with her over the last number of days, it didn't seem like there was any sort of urgency or danger or anything like that. She just literally seemed like she had kind of been contemplating a lot and then was resolute in a decision closer to the end of kind of last evening. And then you haven't seen her since.
I don't think that she's in, or any harm's come to her. Maybe she just didn't want to come along for whatever reason.
So we just leave without her? Is that the decision? She's been a part of this crew for so long, but...
I mean, she knows where we're headed and how to find us. Should she change her mind?
Yeah.
She knows we will be coming back here, too.
Right.
Yeah, she knows exactly where we're going, so... it's
I
not
mean,
like
we
she
all-
wouldn't.
We all had a decision to make, and we can't force her to come with us.
Sometimes people prefer to be alone.
Yes. They do.
Well, then I guess it's just us now.
Yeah. She's probably safer than anywhere we're going, to be honest.
That is true.
So most
Plunkrawk,
definitely.
maybe you could sing us a song to cheer us up.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, Plunk.
Fantastic, yes.
You always know just what to sing, Plunkrawk.
A goodbye song, perhaps?
A goodbye song, perhaps?
Is that NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys that
So he pulls his lute from up behind his back, and he starts to strum it, and he tunes it a little bit, and he says, "How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good times that made us laugh, always be back. I forget the words. Although we leave without our druid, I'm sure she'll plunk."
Wow, Plunk. What an
That
insult.
was beautiful.
Oh, that was awesome.
But you
There's
still have a
nothing you can't
druid
do.
with you.
We still have a druid with you.
Wow. Speechless.
Yana comes up
beautiful.
from behind and just gives a very concerned look and looks at all of you and goes, Is the small one do this all the time?
Oh, yes.
We're
Yes.
lucky. Yeah.
Is it ever better?
It's always better, but for some reason today...
I will take your word for it. And she
Some
moves on
luck,
the ship.
we'll hear more.
Just a little under the weather today.
A little under the weather.
Well, I guess we're ready for our travels.
I'm gonna hand Plunk like a treat, like a snack after doing that. Like, that was great.
Thank you.
Here's some chicken.
Don't encourage that behavior, please.
Encourage that behavior.
Do we get our 25 gold now?
Yes, and of course, the little gentleman kind of peeks out from behind Jan and says, "Yeah, yes, of course. Here you go." And he starts to hand out 25 gold piece sacks to everyone. Little pouches. Thank you, and be safe. And Yana will take good care of you. But again, don't take... how should I say this? Don't take the feelings that the crew point your way to heart, as it were. They're a little uncomfortable with newcomers on the ship, but you are doing a great service.
Is there anybody on this crew that we would have met over the last few days?
Possibly. But Darktoe is a very busy place, and so you haven't seen any of this crew necessarily. There are a couple kind of familiar faces on board, but nobody that you have interacted with enough to really, know.
Got it. Okay.
All right. He says, thank you, and again, be safe, and I look forward to hearing what you have on your return. And he kind of turns around and he scurries off up the dock.
Thank you.
And Yana now stands with you.
I'll ask Yana, how long is the journey?
I'm here to the island.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not too sure. I haven't plotted it. That would be for the captain to tell.
You're taking us on a journey and you don't know how long it's going to take us to get there?
Well, I'm not the one taking you. The captain is taking me as well.
So you've never been?
We
To the
maybe
Twinward
should have
Isles?
asked earlier.
I've been past the Isles, but I've never gone there, no.
So you don't... So you're telling us we're going into a place you don't even know what you're preparing for? This is ridiculous.
Because that was already stated to you.
I just
It is
thought you
native to
had
the
some-
canal, and there are no people there, as agreement with the Concord.
I just thought you'd be more prepared than this, that's all.
Well, I have my information, and I am good with it.
Maybe we can help around the ship a little so that the crew is not unfriendly.
Capital idea.
Ask the captain.
I wasn't asking you. I was just suggesting it.
Would you take us to the captain, please?
Yeah. Sure, follow.
All
And
right.
I'll make my way towards the captain's cabin.
Okay. As you approach the ship, you're spotted by a commanding woman with a curled blonde hair dressed in a thick, ragged black cloak. She descends the gangplank and calls out to you in a jovial demeanor. So, you're the tag-along Solon's been pestering me about, are you?
Well,
Yes.
that's us.
Well, I hope you're up to this task. Twinward can be right headache indeed.
What can you tell us about it?
Well, it's dangerous in many ways.
Yes.
It is about
I've heard there are
four
large cats.
Yes, of course, perhaps. 4.5 days' travel to Broken Bank, where we were stopped for some supplies, and then we'll move on from there for another 2.5 days to Twinward.
I see. So about 7 days in total?
Yes, more or less. But, of course, I have never set foot myself on Twinward, but you, of course, will be the shore party, as the king has said, so our job is to get you there.
Has anyone set foot on Twinward? I feel like nobody has been there.
Well, like we said, there are no beaches. There is only sheer cliff face.
So we're supposed to climb?
Unless you have another way. We are open to suggestions.
That is, of course, up to you. You are being paid to find out.
Yes. Yes, of course. How long will you be waiting for us before you depart from the island?
From which one? This one or from Twinward?
From Twinward. Say we go there and we are delayed. How long will you be waiting?
Oh, as long as it takes. I don't get
Oh,
paid if
very
you don't
good.
come back with us.
Perfect.
That's very comforting, actually, to know.
Very good news.
As you're talking to her, you notice that she has a heavy scar over her right eye that keeps the lid almost completely closed. And you can see that there's like a dead eye under it. But she's not wearing a patch of any kind. She says, "Well then, my name is Captain Alison Page. My friends call me the Screaming Knuckle, but you can of course call me Captain. Hope you can all swab a deck and have a disliking for the Concord like I do. Welcome to the Ill Hand."
Would you be needing any help in the kitchen, by chance?
"No, we have a cook, that's fine." And she turns around and she starts walking up the gangplank.
No. Okay.
I would say if anybody on this ship does have any wounds to attend to, I would be happy to help.
She's like 20 feet away now, walking up the gangplank.
Yeah.
Yana turns and just says, like we said, the crew is not going to be keen on having you here. I would just keep a low profile.
Well, great.
I am perfectly okay with this.
Is there like how similar would the ship's layout be to the last ship? Would there be like where we slept last time, which were our quarters? Would there be a door in a similar position on this ship, which I could just assume is our quarters?
More or less. So the ship is larger by about a third, and wider by about a third. And as you all climb aboard, you do notice that they do give you a quarters, like an officer's quarters, with hammocks and bunks inside for all of you to sleep. Again, as you pass some of the crew, they kind of look at you inquisitively, but then turn back to their work. And you get a bit of a cold shoulder when you climb aboard. But
what
for
sort of creatures? I mean, what sort of people are on board?
Yep, mostly human. And a smattering of gnomes, halflings, and a couple odd races. A Goliath, for example, and a half-orc, but that's about it.
Okay.
All right, so you set sail. As soon as the crew kind of musters and gets to it, you have a 4.5-day travel from there to Broken Bank, and Broken Bank is just a stop on your way to Twinward. And you were told on your way to Broken Bank that you are only allowed about an hour. They're just resupplying a little bit, stretching their legs, and then getting back on board. Is there anything that you want to do, any of you, in the 4.5 days that you were on the ship? Yeah. Just role-play wise, we can kind of, for the sake of brevity, but it's fairly uneventful.
Yeah, so roleplay wise, I want to Bacalhau will go into the room this time instead of sleeping outside.
Yep.
And actually like claim one of the hammocks.
Okay.
So I'll put my backpack and some things in one of the hammocks off to the side, I guess.
Okay.
And I would make an effort to help where I can using prestidigitation to clean up spills or just clean up little areas of the floor, like help crew members out that seem like they're cleaning stuff.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And sometimes it's met with like silence. Sometimes they straight out tell you they're not interested in your help. And sometimes it's welcomed, but very rarely. Yana, you do notice, does command a bit more over the 4 days during meal times, does command a lot more kind of a welcome attitude and command aboard the ship, just being one of the trusted advisors of the planking. But the rest of you are considered basically like guests who are just passengers aboard the ship.
Yeah, I want to gather everybody just from our group.
Yep.
Like everyone, come over to our room over here. Come watch this. I mean, come experience this.
Experience
Okay.
what?
All right. I've finally done it. Thanks to the help of Mr. Wolfen back in Docto, he's provided me with the exact armor that I need in order to do this. And then, which is a few twists of his tools, the chainmail that I'm wearing extends across my whole body and like, and and also I'll turn around and like, now watch this, watch what I can do, and a robotic looking metal tail grows out of my back. Like, look what it did.
That sounds
Oh,
very
That's
impressive.
incredible.
My goodness.
Oh, it's amazing.
How did you?
What will you do with that tail?
I haven't had a tail in so many years. It's so nice to have it. And it waves at everybody.
Can it be used as a weapon?
The tail? I think it might, yes.
Oh,
I
Plunkrawk,
wouldn't want to test it right now.
Plunkrawk steps up and he goes, "You're getting sexy back." Yep.
Thank you, Plunkrawk. Yes, I am.
wow.
Yes.
That's incredible, Bolt.
Yeah, but it stays underneath my coat. And so I'm still wearing my coat. Yes, now we will never be caught without our armor on again.
You and I won't be.
Two of us, yes.
Is it-
Two of us now.
Is it loud like regular, or can you move quietly with it?
No, look, watch. Shh, listen. Snow, let me know if you can hear this.
Oh.
And I'll slink as stealthily as I can from one side of the room to the other.
Amazing.
Is he actually quiet?
Yes.
I can't hear him.
Yes, he is.
Wow.
I
And dude,
I heard
you
nothing.
can just put it away and take it out whenever you want.
Well, yes. Yes, but I think I'll keep it on. For obvious reasons.
So I say, I can do this, and I'll go into my shell. I just fall over and then come back out.
That's very impressive, Becco. Yeah.
Yes, you are my inspiration.
You're my inspiration.
You're the turtle in my life.
You're the turtle in my life.
We're like armor buddies.
Yes, we are. We're like best buddy armor buddies.
Well, yes, armor buddies.
I think now you and I might, yes. I think we have the most in common with each other now. Wouldn't you say?
I suppose in some ways.
Yes, I suppose as well. I think that might just make me.
On the outside,
How do I put this? Am I now your best friend? Goodness.
and then I go back into my shell.
Yes.
Just panic attack, shrink
Armor
back in.
buddies to the end.
pretty
He can't handle this pressure.
I'll take that as an of course.
desperate attempt. I am, yes, of course, desperate attempt.
All right, so you guys travel for. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. No, that was it. Yeah.
Okay. You got anything else for the 4.5 day travel?
I just try to get one-on-one conversations with everybody in the midst of that. Sorry, Noura.
Oh, it's okay. There is something I just wanted to, at some point, go up to Gaziel and say, look, I know you had that dream that you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had any others? Do you get any bad feelings about this?
Well, in my dream, it didn't seem this Ukatoa, or whatever they call it, was a good creature. All I know is that I was walking towards a light, and then it just below me, this creature seemed to just come out of nowhere, and it just didn't seem good. So all I know is that I have a feeling we are in quite a major danger.
I have to admit, I don't really get scared of things so easily, but this, I don't know.
Do you have
Whoever asks you to fight a deity or encounter, or I don't know. It's something about my gut tells me this is bad, but I might just be seasick. I don't know.
Well, if you do need to puke, you can do that over the side of the boat, and please don't do it on me. But
I won't, I promise.
But if it is a gut feeling that is not just seasickness, I would really stick to that and be prepared in all sorts of ways.
But like, you'd tell us if there was something?
Oh, of course I would tell you. As soon as I had a bad dream, I would definitely share it with you.
Okay.
But for now, all I had was that one, and I'm just on edge and then preparing mentally and physically and emotionally for an upcoming battle of some sort.
No, it is comforting knowing that. I've never known anybody to speak so closely with their God before. Must be nice to have that comfort.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time I've ever heard him audibly, so I think this means something big for all of us.
Oh, I'm glad you're with us.
I'm sorry if I've ever treated you with disdain before, because I know that you came on board and I was very skeptical of you and almost wanted to kill you, but I only do that because I seek the greater good and not anything else.
I deserved it. It's okay. But I can promise you I won't do anything to betray your trust again.
Thank you, Dajarkal. I trust you, and I would hope that you would do nothing to hurt my crew.
Never. I promise.
If you do get sick, I can clean it using magic.
What? I just realized that he's been listening in on the
I'm just in my shower, just keeping my own business.
Thank you.
Just like out of my hammock.
Plunk pops his head out and goes, "Dangerous! This trip is so dangerous."
Wow. What a crew. We're quite dynamic. That's for sure.
Oh. I'm glad we're doing this together at least.
Yeah. So just a note, because we've all learned our lesson and you may not have learned your lesson because we all have. Just make sure to put your armor on every day. Every time you wake up. Yes.
That's actually really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because things have been just, if something's going to attack you, if you're going to be in danger, might as well, you always hope it'd be after breakfast, but usually not the case.
You never know. It could be in the middle of the night for all you know.
Yeah.
We're on dangerous waters.
Dangerous.
Plunk is quite active today. Still under the weather, though. But
Wow. No, Plunk.
All right, so you guys make the 4.5-day trek to Broken Bank. As you pull up, the ship is moored, and Broken Bank is a muddy, rain-slick village crammed full of travelers. It can feel claustrophobic, and it seems as though a leering Zlezo guard stands on every street corner. The busy port consists of curved main street that follows the shape of the inlet, forming a stretched half-circle facing the northern ocean. The strong sea breeze keeps the denizens cool under the glaring sun and bakes the dirt and sand along the banks of the settlement. As you kind of crest the gangplank and you're starting to disembark, what do you kind of all want to do?
I want to see if they have climbing equipment, whether it's some sort of cloth something or rope and pythons.
Yep. Okay. So there is a smithy that you can get that at, and then you can get rope at the general store.
We'll walk with Snow wherever he's headed in this town.
Okay. All right. And the presence of the Zalezo guard makes you guys a little bit uneasy, considering that you faced them aboard the Wave Chaser when the Clovis Concord boarded. And just their uniforms and kind of the colors that they bear brings you back to that time. And especially knowing that they kind of are aware of you in some fashion. Not now, but as an organization, there is an awareness there, and it puts you at unease. Okay.
Might keep a little bit of So these guys are the guards are associated with the Clovis Concord. Is that?
So the Zalezo are like the elite guard that you see at major ports. You've seen them in Port de Mali, and you see them here. They're like the guards of the Menagerie Coast.
I would just keep like a half eyeball on the Dajarkal to make sure she's not,
Yeah. Okay.
There's some history there.
Yeah.
No offense.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Oh, this is where she's betraying you for sure. It's a 21.
Okay. So Dajarkal, keep that in mind with the 21.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that in mind with the 21.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Or what does he notice with the 21?
Yeah. Oh, is he looking at them or at me?
You.
You.
He's keeping an eye on you. And so you don't know that he is, but I need you to tell me if he notices anything out of the ordinary with the 21, which is a great roll.
I am very much trying to hide myself in any way that I can and not be seen by them.
Okay.
Not being seen with us by them, or
just for my own. You don't get any sense that I have any affiliation, but that I feel like my life might be in danger being around if they recognize me. I'm trying to not be seen by them.
So sort of the same boat that we're in, so to speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay.
I want to.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to whisper to Yana. Go, Yana, is there anything that we should be cautious of walking through here?
In the city?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you're associated with the revelry, so I would
Yes.
keep a low profile. And
Okay.
if you do need to make any purchases, make it very quick.
Okay.
And you do notice at this point that Yana has a hood pulled over her head, and there is an unnatural darkness that kind of shrouds the front of her face.
You can't actually see the majority of my face. My hood's up.
Oh, that's scary. Yana, I just seem to notice that I can't really see your face. Should I be under disguise as well?
Oh, I don't do well with sunlight.
Really?
So
What
just
happened with sunlight?
my senses are dulled, and I don't perform very well.
Yana's a redhead. Just gotta stay out of the sun.
The only redheaded drow you'll ever know.
Gaziel, can you give me a nature check, please?
Yeah. Oh, -1. I just got an 11.
Okay. With 11, you have heard of dark elves or drow before, and you know that they have sunlight doesn't affects them in negative ways. That they are at home in the darkness, and that is why you imagine that she is doing what she's doing.
Okay. They're vampires, essentially.
No, but
Are they far from us? Are they near Snow and I at this point? Like
Who?
when they're talking about wearing a disguise?
well, give me a perception check. You're all walking together, but give me a perception check to see if you heard.
Wait,
It doesn't necessarily sound like they were trying to be quiet, but
11.
Yeah, with an 11, you hear the general gist of the conversation.
Okay, so like I'm a kind of a unique turtle, right? Because I'm kind of orangey, and I want to ask Snow, like, do you think I should be wearing a disguise? Oh, I'm orange.
Is that strange for your people?
Yeah, most are more green and not so bright as me. I think maybe that's why I was taken when I was younger.
Are people looking at you strange?
Are they?
Perception check.
Damn. 13.
With a 13, people are taking notice of your group in general. It's a pretty ragtag group of a variety of races. And so, yes, people are absolutely noticing you, and people are absolutely looking as you pass by. But it is fairly busy, and the Menagerie Coast is just that. It's a menagerie of all different races. And so, you are getting attention, but it's not... Nobody's scared. Nobody's taking particular notice to you. They're just noticing your group as a whole.
They're kind of looking at all of us. But I guess we are all rather strange together.
So I suppose we are, aren't we? I don't think you need a disguise. We stand out enough as we are.
Disguises are meant to make you not stand out.
Right, but we will all stand out in drawing attention to you and therefore causing your disguise to be useless. So, I mean, if you want one, if you think it's a good idea, I'm just saying maybe it might not even matter,
At this point, I'm questioning, why did I ask the blind guy about wearing a disguise? I love Snow, but now I'm thinking that this may not be one of the skills I should go to him for.
Fair enough.
Maybe your best friend Bolt. I don't know.
Oh, come on.
That's good.
I will glance over my shoulder towards Bolt, and then I'll be like, no.
Okay. So Snow gets what he needs. Do any of you want to get anything else? You're about half an hour into your hour shore leave.
Am I allowed to get any sort of weapons?
Sure you can.
Could I add more weapons to my equipment?
Sure you can if you like.
Like to go to a weapons store.
Yeah, I'll go too.
Okay.
I'll follow along.
Okay, you guys get to a smithy. What are you looking for specifically?
I don't have any specifics. I just want to know what I can get.
Yeah. So there are certain things that... Yeah, so pretty much any common weapon item he has. You currently have a warhammer and you have javelins. If you've lost javelins, you can replace those. Would be a kind of a helpful thing. But other than that, he's pretty much got everything. He's got daggers, he's got clubs, he's got light hammers, he has axes and swords and great axes, scimitars, all that kind of stuff. So it really depends
Firearms?
on... No firearms for sale. And you're getting the sense now that they're not actually usually for sale. They're so coveted that they don't really make it to the market, especially in common areas. Perhaps the black market, but not in common stores. They're still not common enough across the Menagerie Coast.
Could I get a slick samurai sword?
A slick samurai sword. You're proficient with what? Do you need to look at your proficiency for your weapons?
Oh. Okay.
Because there's certain weapons that you're proficient with and certain weapons that you wouldn't be proficient with.
So how do I do that?
In proficiencies, I think on the front, I can actually look for you. She would be, right? Longsword? Yeah. So you can get a longsword if you like, and you can get one that kind of has a bit of an Eastern sort of feel that looks a bit like a katana, if you like.
Yes.
That's what you want. Okay. You do see one, and the storekeeper offers it to you for 15 gold.
I'm in.
Okay.
So I'm going to go, yeah, I want that one. That looks amazing.
Okay, and the storekeeper smiles and nods and gives you your longsword, and please take off 15 gold from your gold, please.
Can I ask, Sir, do you mind sharpening that for me? I want it as sharp as possible.
Yeah, he takes it to his grinding stone and he sharpens it for you, and buffs it and polishes it for you. It's nice and gleaming, very sharp.
Did you manage to find climbing gear?
So Snow did. Snow got a grappling hook and some rope.
Okay, so
who else?
I was planning on getting rope and pythons for everybody.
Okay.
So I've calculated it out to be about 7 gold total.
Okay.
For an extra rope for each of us, and I think it was 20 pythons for each of us.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'd like to purchase a spear if there is one available.
Sure.
Was that including me, Brandon?
No. It could. It could. Easily, it could. I just add like an extra gold and some silver. I mean, I hadn't considered it, but maybe I should.
But Yana's just like...
I thought you'd be more prepared than us because you knew about cliffs and stuff. And
Well, yes and no.
Dajarkal,
I'll say yes then. Sorry.
It's okay. You managed to pick up a spear for 1 gold. Dajarkal.
Sweet.
Anything else?
Oh, yes. I also want to get a mace.
A mace as well. Okay.
I'm just looking through this list here. It's sick.
She's just going to be walking.
Just an armory store.
A walking arsenal. I love it. Okay, you can pick up a mace for 5 gold.
Sick. Okay.
Okay.
Great.
That's awesome. Anyone else? No? All right.
Can I talk to the shopkeeper?
Which one?
The one in the weapons store.
Yeah, the smithy? Sure.
Yeah. Hello. Have you ever heard? I lean in really close and start whispering.
He leans in close too.
Have you ever heard of a weapon that is like a firearm, like a little guy, but he shoots little metal bullets?
Firearm, as you say.
Yes.
I ain't got none here.
No. Is there somewhere I could go to find one, or some person? I
If
could
you
talk to?
do, I'd be mighty impressed because they're hard to come by.
Yes, I've found that myself. Yes. All right, I'll keep that in mind and keep looking.
Yeah, sorry.
No problem. Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.
Okay, it's all.
Okay. You guys head back to the Ale Hand, and you set sail towards the Twinward Isles. At this point, I would like to take a break for everyone. If you have a... Christina likes that.
I have to pee.
I'll take a break. I will take questions as Joel is not here right now. And then, Dave, if you need to take a break, I'm going to go do that. And then perhaps, actually, you know what, Julian, because you have the Discord with you, and you're in the moderator chat. Sorry, Dave. Julian's going to do this instead. So, Julian, I'm going to answer a couple, and then I'm going to go, and you can answer the rest. That
When
cool?
are we coming back?
We will come back in 10 minutes. That is 8:50 p.m. Eastern Time.
You want to roll the giveaway now or after?
No, we're going to do it at the end.
At the end?
Yep. Remember, folks, to enter into the D&D Beyond Explorer's Guide to Wildemount digital download for your D&D Beyond experience, you can enter Wildemount, WILDEMOUNT, into the chat, and you will be entered into the giveaway. Only enter once. If you enter twice, you will be disqualified. As well, we are also drawing the 4th spot and final spot in our Wildemount one-shot for our Tier 2 subscribers and up. If you want to get entered into that, just be active in the chat at Tier 2, and we will draw that at the end of the session as well. We have lots of questions here. I am going to start a couple, and then we will go from there. Question. I am a big fan. This is from Skyheart21. I'm a big fan, but my question is for Snow, who is not here with us. So will we wait? If you can hold that one, Julian. Julian's not listening to me right now. Julian! Hey, buddy. Sorry.
Oh, hi.
There's a question for Snow, which is the first one. So if you can hold that for when he gets back. Everybody else is gone too. This is for Julian, though. Alizarin the Crimson asks, how long have you been growing the beard?
Dakota. Because that's who that is. Nobody. Probably since about January.
January, nice. It's impressive. It's impressive. The Josh64 asks, is this our Josh? How do I acquire a glorious beard like Yana's?
So I think there's some trolling happening in the chat.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. So we're going to have to hold that bolt question as well for when they get back. Let's see. Those are for all the questions. They're all player questions. So unfortunately...
Did you check the other for Jason?
What's that?
There's actually a couple. Oh, never mind.
No, I don't think there is. Question from Prometheus Bound. Is Julian's beard going to be a new character? That is from Prometheus Bound. And Alizarin the Crimson also asks, when is Julian's beard full-time on the stream? Those are all the beard questions we have for today. We do have a question for Gaziel, actually. Gaziel.
Love questions.
That gamer share says, Gaziel, how old were you when your god reached out to you?
Literally, like, last session.
It's so crazy, right? Literally, like...
I don't know how old am I?
1 session ago. I don't know. You should know that.
I'm like, I think I am about 24.
I like
how old
that.
I feel as a character.
That's how old I feel as a character. It's good. It's really good.
Is Brandon back?
Yeah, Brandon's back. Can you hear us right now? Nope, he can't.
Nope.
Not yet. Adam's back. Adam, you there?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. We can ask Bolt's question.
We can. So, question: did Bolt lose his tail at some point? We want to hear about that story.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna kibosh that question though, because that is a spoiler that we want to reveal in game.
Oh.
So you will have to find out. Good.
Brandon, can you hear us now?
I can.
Okay, I'm gonna go do my thing, and I will be back.
All right. So, question from Mr. Carrot. Can Snow send us letters while he is away? We will miss him.
That's really, I know, I'm really going to miss being part of the chat in the Discord. That was so much fun. Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to find like every free second I could to try and jump in there. I don't know if I can send letters. I guess that's up to Jay. But yeah, I mean, I might, but I'm assuming that we'll be back in Darktow soon enough. So hopefully,
possibly.
Yeah.
Another one for you from Skyheart21. I'm a big fan for my question is for Snow. Is this echo thing going down? What was it your idea or the game's idea?
And you're just a bit quiet, Brandon. You're just a bit quiet.
Really? Again? I'm wondering what's going on here. I think it's been... Yeah, okay, no, it's on the right mic. If I speak a bit louder, is this better? Should it be closer?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Sounds okay to me.
Okay. Well, as far as the Echo Knight thing, that is the creation, I guess, of Matt Mercer and the other writers of Wildemount. But I'm taking some liberties because it doesn't really describe exactly how an Echo works. So I'm assuming that because they can attack, they take up space, they can do opportunity attacks, and they can do saving throws and whatnot, that they're essentially corporeal. So I've been treating them that way and interacting with my Echo that way, but assuming that it cannot speak or that it tries to speak but makes no sound. So interacting with it in other ways that way, tap once for yes, twice for no kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know if that helps with the explanation or anything.
All right. Question for... we lost Dave. Oh,
I have a question for Snow. Can I ask a question for Snow?
Yeah.
Do your echoes see?
The one that I had last, yes, could see. As I, made it so there is the occasional one that comes up that can see, but that was just something that I threw in. I don't know if Jay approves or not. He might want to go back and say that didn't happen. But
would your seeing echo know that you can't see?
Yeah. Because they can see that I can't see. So the same way as other people, they would see that, the blindness and the way I act and so on.
That's
so
funny because our DM forgets that you're blind.
A lot of people forget he's blind.
Yeah, I should just keep my eyes closed the whole game.
Is there a question for me?
For who was that?
Is there a question for me?
Yeah, there's actually a couple.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
So first from Merlonky, is Bacalhau wearing his pants?
No, they're in his bag. Yeah, he didn't put them on. They're in his bag. He just thought that, like, I guess I probably should own them, and maybe one day I'll wear them, but it's not really me yet. So like his past is saying like I still don't need pants, but maybe I need pants. He's on the fence.
Total don't need pants.
So they're in his backpack.
Another one for you from Emperor Tenmi. Not sure if there's supposed to be a word there. Did you expect to find a player in Darktow to create a female turtle, and or did you prepare for the possibility?
No. Nope. I hadn't considered it at all until I heard through the grapevine that there was another turtle in Darktow. But I don't know. I don't assume that it's a female. I feel like the fans might be trolling me a little if they happen to plant a female turtle in Darktow.
Well, Snow did tell you about that one, but that is a male turtle.
Oh.
I asked him if he knew any females, but I don't think he saw when I asked that question.
Yeah, I don't know if any turtles are in, like, if they do that, but because I want to mate, I might need a female.
I'm hesitant to hook you up because I don't want you to die. But at the same time, I want you to be happy. So
we're all your
friends.
friends.
A whole year.
Yeah, I'm your first friend, though.
And I'm your best friend.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm
Bolt,
like his third friend.
Yeah. No.
I don't think Bolt makes it in at all.
Bolt makes him really uncomfortable, man. It's like he doesn't know what to do with this. It's like promising somebody you're going to give them something, but then you actually gave it to somebody else, and now they're like, "Hey, so where's that thing that you promised?" It's like, "Oh, it's at my house, but I gotta get it next time." That's kind of what's going on here with Bolt.
Yeah, except you're a turtle and your house is also your body.
It's not a perfect metaphor.
No, I think it extends that you're able to give that gift at any time.
The gift of friendship. Jay.
Question for Christina. How has the D&D experience been so far? Question from Roman Wolf 007.
I'm having so much fun. Honestly, 3 hours in regular life is 3 hours, but 3 hours in D&D life is like 20 minutes. So that's how I feel about that.
7 years.
No, yeah. What I prefer, I realized through playing, is that I really like role play more than like the battle scenes, but that's because I don't know what I can do yet. I don't know what I'm capable of. So until I know what I'm capable of, I might like the battle scenes way more. Now I have a mace.
Mm-hmm. You got a whole bunch of weapons now.
And
a whole bunch of weapons
samurai sword.
And a slick samurai sword. So I'm super excited to use those to cut through the jungle leaves. That's my plan. I love it.
You're like, can you use the mace?
Might actually accidentally hit one of you guys with it. Don't know how to use it yet.
So, Noura, when are you going to be like permanent with us? Are you permanent with us now? Are you like part of the regulars? You're like a guest, but
yeah.
But you're always here, and that's good.
I mean, I love playing with you guys, so I will be here as long as Jason says yes. So
Okay, cool.
I'm
we
here
don't
for
all kill you.
as long as like I don't get killed by the party, I have a good chance of being.
It's a bit dicey.
Give it time.
Yes.
The party never wanted to kill you.
Bolt did.
Just
I didn't know. I had honestly and I know that I saw somebody say like, oh, she was in chat, but like I'm on chat and Twitch to see the map clearer. I'm not there to actually like see the comments during game. So anytime I don't have the earpiece on, I don't know what's happening, and I don't go back and like watch the episodes. So I did not know. I honestly thought I was coming in to die that last episode. But it's really a roll of the dice, and it was based on you guys. So and I love playing here. So as long as you guys don't kill me, and as long as Jason says yes, I'm here to play with you guys. I'd love to be honest.
Let's be honest, Bolt considered it a little bit, killing you.
That's fine. I mean, I addressed it kind of in roleplay earlier.
But did other characters
where
too?
like I deserved it.
Yeah, did other characters too? Because I was a bit on the fence.
Mm-hmm.
This is I would love to know what your characters thought.
Yeah, like for sure I was on the fence because I was trying to like do the right thing, and like now you're one of the bad guys, and I killed some of the bad guys. So would it be okay if we killed you?
But I killed some of the bad guys, so
that makes you like a double bad.
Yeah,
Oh.
There was lots of existential questions raised last.
Yeah.
Are you good?
What is evil?
What is good?
Do I need pants? All the important questions.
When will I make a spawn so I can die?
So there's actually two questions for Noura that are kind of related.
Okay.
So the first is from Outlaw79, saying, how was your approach at playing this character? And the kind of follow-up one from Roman Wolf 007 is, how is it to play an NPC that was created for you rather than a PC you created?
Okay, so I think I could answer this all in one long answer. I'll address first the second question. This NPC, if you look in the Wildemount book, there was literally one sentence about her. It really just mentions that she's a half-orc, druid, soft-spoken, and that's pretty much it. So I had a lot of leeway, which is it's kind of a blessing and a curse, because you want to do justice to an amazing book and like James and Matt Mercer, this whole world that he created. So you want to do a good job, but you also have a lot of you pretty much, it's whatever you want to do. So I took the approach, and it was kind of as it came along, because I didn't know how many episodes I was going to be in. I literally thought I was going to be in the Gary Con game, and that was it. So it kind of developed as the story did, and that was based on my interactions with the characters. So I guess my approach to her was kind of a mercenary who was used, mostly a loner, and therefore her actions were pretty much monetarily driven, but then gets this slow taste of friendship, and what does that mean, and can she have that in her life? And so you can kind of slowly see her turnaround in her decision making and where her priorities are. I hope I do justice to the character.
I think you've done great.
Thank you. But that's pretty much, it's been fun to see kind of where her priorities lie in her decision making.
It's been so great having you.
Thank you.
And I think all the players feel the same way, and so does the community. Thank you. And I have asked Noura to stay on for as long as we need Dajarkal around. So it is indefinite, but she will absolutely be with us longer for sure. So, and it is an honor and a pleasure to have her with us. I think we just started the credit roll for the Revelry there, right, Julian? So you can just let that kind of roll for a bit until it goes through, and then we can. And for those of you that are at home, these are the ships that we currently have in the Revelry as members and subscribers to our chat, and the crews of those ships. So it's just kind of really cool to see all of this coming together. One of the ships actually is at the point where they can buy a second ship, which they've already decided to do, and they'll be running 2 ships. It's insanity. So I just really cool. Really cool. All right, then. Hope y'all ready for this. All right, so you guys get
Jay.
Yeah.
Giveaway.
End of the session.
Is it end of the break?
No. Sorry, end of the session.
Well done.
Yes. Yeah, we will do that at the end of the session. All right. So you guys are back on the Ill Hand, and you are currently on your way. You've spent another 2.5 days aboard the ship. You've noticed the crew is kind of getting used to you being around, but still you are kind of considered passengers on the ship, unlike with the Wave Chaser, where you were actually kind of integrated into the crew somewhat, and felt like you were kind of part of what was going on, especially because what happened at Flora kind of brought you all together, especially with Borth and so on. So you got that respect right away. For right now, you feel almost like respect needs to be earned. And you do find that Captain Allison does kind of run a much tighter ship here. And she's quite a bit more senior than Three Earrings that you imagine within the Revelry. And the fact that she does captain a sailing warship, you feel like there's a lot more kind of responsibility on her shoulders. You do get the sense, though, over the 6 days or so that you've been sailing, that she's actually quite jovial. And you've overheard conversations with her and her crew and some of the things that she said, even to you, that she's actually quite different than other pirates. She actually fights for the downtrodden. She doesn't believe in attacking civilian ships. And she's actually driven quite... her motivation's a lot more moral than you have come to expect from the Revelry. But she has a great dislike for the Clovis Concord. And she considers them enemies to the core. As the afternoon of the final day of travel begins, you start to see 2 very large islands next to each other with these sheer cliff faces that plummet into the ocean below. And you do notice that at this point, the ship kind of comes to rest outside what appears to be a reef, which tends to pop out of the ocean at certain points, but you can see it's quite shallow there. And at this point, the captain tells you, or tells Yana, and Yana tells you that you will be heading toward the island in their skiv, in their rowboat, which will fit all of you comfortably. But the water is also quite rough as it gets closer to the island, as it smashes against rocks and such. And so you'll have to navigate that as you kind of go. So at this point, you guys start to disembark. What do you bring with you as you head into the Twinward Isles?
My armor.
Yes.
Okay. I imagine that would be the case, yes. Anything else? Do you guys leave your packs back on the ship? Do you just bring your gear? You bring everything?
I'm bringing my pack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone kind of packs everything up and okay. As you disembark the ship into the skiv, again, it's quite rocky. And the waves are quite strong, but the sun is shining, and you can see again at the top of these, in some places, even 100 to 200 foot tall cliffs, you see a cliff face that's about 50 feet in the distance, what you imagine, 50 to 60 feet that seems to be kind of the lowest of the areas. But again, no beach, no kind of area to really do what you need to do. You guys jump into the rowboat as you disembark from the ship, and you start to head towards the island with obvious seagulls in the background. Who is where on this ship? If you want to turn on the overcam there for a moment, and we can kind of point it right down to the ship so that we can get a placement for where everybody is on this little rowboat. Sorry, Julian, can you hit the overcam? Just hit O. Should come up. No? There it is. Okay, so this is your rowboat as you approach. I don't know if you guys can see that on the Zoom, actually. Sorry, Josh needs to just fix that. There we go. Okay, so we're, if you want to take everybody out maybe, and then we can kind of figure it out. Okay, so who wants to be... there are 2 sets of oars on either side, so you guys can tell me who is actually rowing. And just let me know how you want to navigate this rowboat.
I will definitely help row.
Okay.
I'll grab an oar as well.
Okay. Or what? Okay. Bacalhau on an oar.
I was like, let me check my strength.
Anyone else?
I'll
Mine's
stand up.
0.
Yeah, I could be on an oar. I'd not be the best at navigating.
Okay. Snow.
I'll stand at the very front and navigate.
Okay. Gaziel will navigate in the front.
Towards the one island, the giant island in the water.
Yeah.
That way.
I'm going to go closer to the front and use a long pole to try and actually push away from rocks that we might be getting near.
Okay. Bolt, where do you want to be?
Yeah, I'll do an R2.
Okay. And then put Plunk at the back. Okay. And Plunk starts to kind of play a sweet melody as you approach the sheer cliff face. All right. I would like, Gaziel, if you could make a perception check as you head in towards the island to see if you can spot any jagged kind of coral or anything like that. And Yana, I'd like you also to make a perception check as you're both kind of navigating towards.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. You manage to call out these areas of reef, and you see that there are 3 specific clusters of reef that have kind of really close to the surface that would definitely damage the rowboat if you were to hit them.
That's a 23 from me.
That's a 23? Okay, so you are managing to kind of steer the rowboat and push off these as you go. I would like the rowers all to make athletics checks as you kind of row and are listening to the shouts from Gaziel and from Yana about where everything is.
Yeah, 13.
12.
7.
That's 19 for me.
Okay, that is enough. You guys actually managed to navigate through the reef, no issues, until you come up to the rock face. Is there a way specifically, Yana and Gaziel, that you want to navigate this rowboat to the cliff face? If you want to just twist that camera there, just so I can see what's going on, and they can see it already. You can see that there's a little inlet. You can go closer to it, yeah. I like that, yeah. There's a little inlet at the base of the rock face, and you do see that there are little platforms that you can climb to as you go. But how do you approach?
I think we should go right in the center. What do you think, Yana?
You're muted.
But I think the platforms where we can stand would be a good point to get on.
Yeah, I just
trying to scale right from the boat.
the platform right in the center of the rocks where there's two sides to platforms. People can get off on both sides of the ship.
And try balance would be a little awkward trying to go up the back and the front.
Yeah, that's true. All right, the closest platform then?
Yeah, what about the first one there? So
Yeah,
two platforms?
Great idea. Heal! No, I don't think heal's the right word. Go forward.
All right, so you guys begin to approach, and you manage to navigate it until it kind of butts up against the cliff face. And again, the waves are pushing against the rowboat, and it is hitting the front, but you manage to kind of steady it. But it is fairly perilous at this point to try and get out. How do you guys want to do that?
Use your oars, brace against the stones, try to balance the front and the back.
Okay. Those that are on oars, I'd like you to make survival checks if you want to follow what Snow's suggesting.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to try and steady the boat using the long pole that I have.
Okay, give me a...
And maybe just wedge it down.
Give me a survival check as well.
Nope. That's a
17.
Sorry, 5, Julian?
Yeah.
5, okay.
I got a 12 as I hold my oar out.
Okay.
I got a 21.
Okay.
I got a 17.
got a natural 1.
Okay. All right. So the majority of you successfully did it. So you managed to keep the boat steady. Bolt, your oar cracks and breaks in the middle as you try and steady the boat with your end. So I would take that oar right out beside Bolt.
Whoops.
And you've now lost. You hear as it snaps in half. Okay, the boat is now steady. Who is disembarking first? Or how do you plan to
hold on and have other people. I'll be the last person.
Okay, so Dajarkel's going to go over and hold on. That's fine. Okay, who will be the first? How are you guys doing this?
I can get out first. I'm a good climber.
Okay.
Oh, yep, just that. Yep, get around that. Okay, you're good.
Give me. I'll allow you to do that without any check as of right now. Snow. Yeah.
Thank you for your kindness.
Yeah, that's fine. Next.
I'm still in the boat. I'm gonna wait my turn, but I'm gonna take my my rope and kind of like throw it at the rocks, like trying to get it around the rocks. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a fake adventurer, you know. I've lived a sheltered life. I just throw the rope. I can try to hook the rocks.
Okay, give me a dexterity check.
there.
So you're trying to hold it, or you're trying to tie it?
I can't tie it. It's too far away.
Okay,
so I just
so
want to like throw the rope.
Okay.
And
give me a dexterity check.
All right, it's a natural 1 -1.
Oh dear. You throw the rope, and you forgot to hold on to the other side. So your rope kind of slings over and tangles on the side of the rock, and now there's a rope on the side of the rock.
I want a shirt with you on it that says "Sheltered Life."
That's our next shirt. That is great. I am stealing that idea.
Oh.
Okay, let's.
You like inside your shell.
Yeah, exactly. Who's next?
Yes.
Yana's gonna go next.
Okay. Where does Yana want to get off?
Just right on the platform beside Snow.
Okay. You managed to climb up. Okay. Next. You are running out of space on that end, as you all kind of notice.
Should we go forward to the other platform with the boat?
Do we have enough people to row?
Might be tricky. Maybe some of you should start climbing.
Yeah. Snow.
Yes.
Would you like a boost? And maybe
certainly.
I vault you up?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Would help me quite a bit.
So I'm basically 2 hands in front of me, letting him put 1 foot as he jumps, and I'll lift.
Okay.
Okay. I've got a 20-foot climbing speed with my claws.
Yeah. So you're trying. Okay, so I'd like you to make a athletics check, please, to climb. And you're moving at half distance, half speed.
So I've got a 20-foot climbing speed with my claws as a
cool.
tabaxi.
Okay, so the next platform is 10 feet.
Okay.
Do you want to stop there, or do you want to keep going?
I'll keep going just so there's enough space. Unless, do I get the impression, Yana, that you would need a hand to be pulled up?
Well, no, I'm going to try and shimmy over to the right.
Okay, I will continue forward.
Okay, so you're gonna.
So I'll try and get off the platform there, and like kind of wall climb and shimmy over.
Okay, athletics check.
That is a 12.
Yeah, a 12's enough. And you shimmy over to the other side.
Can I hop on someone's back? Whoever's left?
No. Come on. Everybody's going to do this to me?
Oh, is there already people on your back?
No, I'm kidding. It's just because Snow's done it before.
You might be able with me once I'm off the boat, but I'll have to see.
I'm really little.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be okay.
I could just pop on there. We're friends, right?
Yeah. But just hang on a second. Am I off the boat yet?
Nope.
Okay. Just wait till we're on the cliffs, or I'll if you need help off the boat, yeah, then I'll help you onto the cliffs when I'm out.
Okay, who's next then?
Have we tied down our, like, anchored or, like, tied off our boat?
No.
I tried.
And currently, nobody. Dajarkel's kind of steadying the boat. I think you said, Dajarkel.
Yes.
But that's it right now. So.
Are we able to?
I'm doing a little something.
To use a rope to anchor our boat to that little piece of like jagged rock that's apart from the cliff?
You can absolutely do that. You can absolutely try it.
I would like to try that.
Okay, so you let go of the boat and you head to the back of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I want to reach over the side of the boat with my turtly claws to just kind of try to hold on to the rock so we don't.
Okay, so he
float away.
Replaces Dajarkel. Yeah. Okay, Dajarkel, I'd like you to make a sleight of hand check, please, as you try to tie the back of the boat off.
18.
That is enough, you think, as you kind of loop the rope over, and having been on a ship for a number of weeks, you're able to tie the best knot that you imagine you could.
Okay.
Okay. As Bacalhau kind of holds on to the side. Who's up next?
No time like the present, I suppose.
Okay.
I'll hop on to the side there.
It's just a short distance, so he's able to get up on that one. There we go. And then next, Gaziel, Dajarkel, Plunk, and Bacalhau are left.
Okay. Does Plunk also need help getting across, or is he
kind of looks at the back and he kind of looks around and he's like, I guess I'm next, and walks over to the side and climbs up. And he's going to walk to the edge of there just to let somebody else potentially as far as he can go. Yeah. And then go ahead.
Okay. So I think then I will help Gaziel as I try to hop across.
Sorry, so you're say that again, sorry? You're helping Gaziel up?
Yes.
Okay, so Gaziel, with your help, is able to kind of jump up onto that platform. Okay, and then you're last.
And then I will hop up there.
Okay, so now you guys are that platform is now full. Before Gaziel can kind of, where is Gaziel right now?
I fell.
Oh, she fell. Oh dear. Yeah, Gaziel's gonna have to. So who's gonna go up a little bit?
I was going to wild shape into a giant wolf spider before climbing up this cliff.
Very good. I have a spider somewhere.
And if I can have Gaziel like piggybacked, I will take her.
Okay.
Yes. Spiders aren't my favorite, but.
So you're gonna. So she's riding the spider.
Yes.
Okay. Let me get a wolf spider out of here.
Yay!
I'm pretty sure I have a spider. I have a couple spiders. Okay, just use this one. Oh, sorry. Bad throw. Okay. Okay, so all of a sudden, Dajarkal body shifts and contorts into a massive, a giant wolf spider. And Gaziel, you can put her kind of on top. I don't know if she'll fit on top, but...
Oh my
And I
gosh,
just
it's-
kind of like
Okay.
with one of my legs.
Yeah. I'd like you to make a strength athletics check, Gaziel, to hold on as
Okay.
she kind of climbs.
Okay. I got a 13.
Cool. That is enough to hold on. You guys also start to hear the sounds of the jungle from above. Birds and toads and all sorts of, or all manner of jungle kind of creatures. Bacalhau, you are last on the ship, and there is now a spot for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the. Where did my rope land? I'm gonna take the broken oar.
Yeah.
And like climb onto the rocks with it, and I want to use the broken oar to try to fish my rope back.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Give me a dexterity check to try and finagle it off the rock.
4 minus 1. 3.
Yeah, that's not okay. You're having a hard time retrieving that rope.
Okay, I throw the broken oar at the rope, hoping it'll somehow just bounce it back to me.
Okay, give me...
In my frustration, just...
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah. Can you make an improvised attack on the rope, please, with your broken oar?
How do I do that? Just
Natural
D20?
20. Yeah, no proficiency bonus. But you still get a dexterity bonus.
A 19.
That's with your that's with your proficiency. That's without your proficiency?
That's just just rolled the
Okay, so that's like a
on D and D Beyond, and it was a 19.
Okay, that's great.
To throw the stick.
So you throw the stick and it actually tips the rope, and the rope kind of flops down, and you manage to grab it off the rope. You have your rope.
All right, awesome.
Okay. Good. And then you climb up, I'm assuming, and as you step off, the boat is going to drift a little bit, so that it's because it's tethered to that rock, and so it's just going to kind of do that. Okay. All right. You are now all fairly safely on the side of this cliff face. Snow is about halfway. Where is he? 2/3 of the way? Okay. All right. Okay. You all begin to ascend. And I would like Snow, if you could make a perception check, please.
Good at those. Let's see. All right, that's a 19.
Okay. With a 19, you look above and you see the what appears to be the face of a woman with long, kind of scraggly hair. Oh, we dropped somebody.
So,
Yep.
Who did we drop? It's not RealmSmith unless we drop at least one person per session.
was it?
Noura. We lost Noura.
Oh, really?
No, I still see
She's
Noura.
here.
I'm here. I saw that Josh dropped for a second and came back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it just rearranged the pictures.
yeah. So if we can just kill the cam that's on Dave now, Julian, and then
Yep.
do all that.
I'm good.
Okay, so he'll be on that as everyone is kind of climbing. Weird.
So
Okay.
I sense this woman.
Yeah, so you see the face of a woman peer over the edge of the cliff face. And she looks down at you, and she sees you kind of look up, and she backs off the cliff. And it's some... How high is he? How high is it to the rest? Like another 20 feet? Like about 20 feet up, you see this happen, and she backs off from the edge of the cliff face.
So I'm guessing I just hear it, right?
Sorry,
So I don't really-
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
You hear you hear and feel the a trickle of rocks basically that falls and bounces off from the top, and as you kind of turn your face towards it, you hear the almost surprised gasp of a female voice, and then a shift on the ground.
And I sense this about 20 feet above me.
Yes.
Like that's where the edge would be.
Yeah, you imagine it's more or less as high as this is, because I mean they've told you how tall the cliff is. You know it's about 50 feet or so.
Okay.
And you imagine that you're about 2/3 of the way up.
Okay. So I'll continue climbing up, but partway through the climb, I'm going to manifest my echo up on the ledge.
Okay. All right. As you start to climb, just as you're about to climb, you start to hear a peaceful song that begins to emanate from the top of this cliff. And it starts to raise in volume as this beautiful begins to hit your ears, and as it gains in volume, everyone else begins to hear it as well. I would like everyone, please, to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, cool.
10.
Sorry, where is the wisdom saving throw?
Top
Oh,
one.
I found it.
Sorry, what was that?
20.
No.
18.
Okay. 10 for Bolt. Bacalhau,
22.
22.
I got a 22
That's
too.
a 13 for Yana.
Okay. Gaziel.
15.
Okay. So everyone but Bolt, you hear this, and it's a beautiful song, and it's entrancing, and it's weird against kind of the serene sort of natural way of the cliff face. Bolt, immediately you stop, and there is nothing but this song that fills your mind. The source of it being your only quarry at this point. You are currently incapacitated, and you feel the desire and draw to move as quickly as possible toward the source of this song. At this point, I would like you all to roll initiative.
Oh,
Bad.
Ready in action.
Cool light effects.
All right.
Dirty 20.
Give me one sec. Sorry. I am using the D&D Beyond Encounter Builder and Combat Tracker, currently in beta and in alpha. All right. Snow.
21.
Plunk. That is me. Bolt.
15.
Dajarkal.
Dirty 20.
Bacalhau.
5.
Gaziel.
17.
Okay. Snow, you are up.
Yana is a 23.
Oh, sorry. I didn't add you. Oh, crap. 23?
Yeah.
Wow.
I only roll high initiative when everybody else rolls higher.
Okay, Yana, you're up.
Sorry, Noura.
That's all right.
Yana, you're first.
Okay, do I see the source of the sound?
You do not see the source of the sound, but you do know it's coming from above.
Well, okay. I'm going to see if I can find it. And I'm going to move to the right and then try to climb up to that next platform.
Okay, give me a athletics check, please.
Yes.
A 6. Cool.
Yeah.
So you're able to move over to that next platform, but you're having a hard time right now finding handholds to be able to get any further up that rock face. Okay. Next is Snow. You're up. Do you want to take an action, Yana?
Can I make a perception check to try and see
Sure you can.
where they are?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's pretty good. That's going to be 20, unnatural.
Okay. With a 20, you know it's absolutely coming from directly above this voice. And you do hear the distinct sound of flapping wings coming from the right of you, from around kind of the bend of the island.
Like off the cliff face and then around?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to just peek my head up that way and keep an eye.
So you can't. It's a distance away. Like the edge of the where it kind of turns, a corner is about, I don't know, 30, 40 feet from where you stand. So you can't really see around the corner. You just know you hear flapping from that direction. Snow, you're up. Dajarkal, you're on deck.
All right, so there's nothing's moved to try and attack my echo that's up on the ledge, up on the surface.
Sorry. So, did I say that you were able to throw your echo at that point?
Well, it's close enough that I'm able to manifest an echo as a bonus action on my last
Okay.
turn.
So I'll say that I'll say that it is up there. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and it hasn't been attacked or anything?
No, and you can sense through your echo, right?
No, not yet. Not till level 7.
You can't, you can't see through it, but can you sense through it?
Not till level 7.
So you can only attack if you sense that there's something near your echo.
So yeah, so my echo can make opportunity attacks. I can attack with it. It can make saves and such, but
you need to be able to sense.
No, I can't see through it or anything like that. If anything leaves its space, it immediately gets an opportunity attack automatically without me even. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. My question though is does it have its own sense?
I believe so.
So it can.
It doesn't say explicitly, but since it can perceive if something's moving past its space, to opportunity attack, I assume it's got its own senses.
Okay.
That's how I've been RPing it.
Okay, so I'd like you to make a perception check with your echo, please.
Okay. Oh yeah, because it can make skill checks using my own.
Can it? Okay.
As far as I know, too.
Okay.
So then that is an 18.
Okay. With an 18, it definitely senses that there is a creature to its right that is perched at the top of the cliff.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Josh. Just it's all good.
So, within attack range?
Not within attack range.
Okay.
It would your echo would have to move.
I see. I'm going to use a bonus action to swap places with my echo and be up there.
Okay. You've already so you used your bonus action last turn to manifest it. Now you're using your bonus action to
swap places with it at a cost of 15 feet of my movement.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move in the direction of the thing that I sense.
Okay.
And attack when I'm in range.
Okay, so you move 5 feet, which puts him halfway up that cliff, because you only have 5 feet left of climbing speed, right? It takes 15 feet.
Yeah, it takes 15 feet of my movement to swap places.
Yeah, so you start to feel and climb, and you can feel that you're starting to crest, but you're not close enough yet to get to the creature.
Okay, then I'll take like a cover position and use a dodge action.
Okay, all right, cool.
Okay.
Dajarkal, you're up. Plunk's on deck.
I climb 40 feet straight up because I can.
Athletics check?
I don't have to.
Oh yeah, because you're a spider. Cool. Yeah, 40 feet. That's right. With Gaziel. I would like you to still make an athletics check because you have Gaziel on your back. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Ooh, that is a 15.
Yeah, with a 15, you manage to climb the distance that you're supposed to with Gaziel on your back, and that puts you up beside Snow.
Sweet.
Okay, from that distance, perched on top of the cliff, you see what appears to be a female shape form with this flowing kind of matted, nasty kind of hair. The top of the torso and arms of a female, but her legs and these wings that protrude out the side out of her back appear to be like from a vulture. As she kind of looks down at you and screeches in your direction. What do you do?
I mean, I'm gonna not do anything for the time being.
Okay.
So I think I'm too far away.
Okay. Plunk is up. Plunk is going to climb, or attempt to climb. And if he can, he's going to climb up. Where is he right now? Yeah, so he's going to attempt to climb up, take a dash action, and climb right to the next platform, straight up. And he's going to do... yeah, he's good. He makes it right up beside the Echo. Put him on the other side of the Echo. If you can. Yeah, there you go. Okay. That was Plunk. Gaziel, you're up. Bolt, you're on deck.
Well, it says I have rope in my equipment. So what I want to do is I want to kind of tie the rope in a circle and then try to catch this creature.
Okay, so you want to lasso it, basically.
Lasso it, yeah.
Okay. I'd like you to make a sleight of hand check to try and tie a decent lasso, please.
Okay. That was a 13.
You're a little blue cowboy on a spider. Just saying.
I was just going to ask, look how he's still on my back. Please say yes.
Yes.
Yes. I got a 13.
Okay, and then I'd like you to attack with an improvised weapon, please. So you're going to roll your d20 and then just add your dexterity modifier, not the whole thing.
Dexterity modifier?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay, 16.
Okay. With a 16, that is a hit. And you do manage to lasso it out around kind of the neck of this harpy. And currently you have it, but that's as far as you can go with it. If you want to pull it or anything like that, you're going to have to figure that out next turn. Okay? Bolt, you're up.
Okay. So I'm going to try to follow the music as best I can. So
Yep.
I'll see if I can climb as
Yep.
far as I can go.
Athletics check, please.
16.
Yeah, that's enough. And you're going to have to make a dash, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So he's going to move it. What's your movement speed? 30?
With the power armor, it's 35.
With the power armor, it is 35. Yes. Okay, so he's going to be able to move right up to the top, isn't he? With a 60, the 70 movement? Or, sorry, it's only half speed for so 5 to 30, so 30. So he's moved to 30? Okay. Okay, so you move up the 30 that you can because you're moving half speed. And you are obviously very intent on getting up to the top of that cliff face. From around the corner, another of these creatures starts to fly around. If you can just bring her around. She is going to be able to move... she can move 40 feet. So I would say from that corner, 40 feet towards the party. And you hear another song being sung from her. I'd like you all again to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Me
A
too.
22.
Everyone but Bolt.
21.
14.
15.
Okay. Is that everybody? Okay.
Sorry, I didn't give mine yet.
Okay.
I just dropped my thing. It's 18 for me.
Okay. You all managed to shrug it off. But another one appears on this corner over here on top. And yeah, she kind of hops down to that ledge. Can we get maybe a wider view? No, that's fine. Where she was, yeah. If you can give us a wider view of on that one, yeah. And you hear her begin to sing as well. I'd like you all to make a wisdom saving throw again, please.
22.
22?
18.
18?
17.
17.
15. Got a
Nice.
16.
Wow, you guys are great.
Oh.
What was that one?
I got a 6.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. And who else? Sorry? That's everybody?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. The only one under 11 was you, Gaziel?
Yes.
Okay. So, once again, same as before, Gaziel, you are now incapacitated.
Oh,
You
no.
cannot make any actions or reactions. And on your turn, you need to move directly towards the voice by any means possible, even in the face of certain danger. Okay? All right. That one there is going to... I'm trying to see what's going on here. Is going to hop down and attack. Who is that? Snow right there? Yeah. That one right above you, Snow, hops down right beside you. And she's going to swing out with a club that she has.
Okay.
That is not going to be enough. Then she swings out with claws. That is going to be a 15.
Miss.
Miss. Club swings across, then claws in your face as you manage to dodge both blows. The other one there that is flying ahead is going to swoop in. Actually, she's moved her full distance, hasn't she? Okay. Then this one here is going to move. Where's Gaziel right now? Okay. She's actually going to stay where she is and have Gaziel come to her. All right. Bacalhau, you're up. Yana, you're on deck.
When I was walking around with my water-breathing helmet on, did it dampen the sound at all?
No.
I wore that thing for like an hour.
Yeah, no.
Didn't at all?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna...
Not noticeably, because it's magical, not noticeably.
Okay. I'm gonna reach into my backpack. I have a blanket.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it by opposing corners, whip it around like I'm towel whipping somebody, and I'm gonna tie it over my head, over my ears.
Okay.
Try to dampen the sound.
Okay. All right. That's fine. So what are you using for that?
I have a blanket in my backpack.
Okay, so you're whipping around and trying to dampen the effect.
Just like tying it with a bow over my head.
Yeah, give me a perception check actually, to see if you actually know if that's an issue, because you've heard this song, but it hasn't actually affected you yet, and you don't know it's affected
10.
you. Yeah, with a 10, you don't even know that is
see.
actually what's causing the issue, or that it's causing any issues. All you hear is this beautiful kind of alluring song, but you don't get the sense that it's causing any effect.
And I just see Bolt climbing like mad now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And those of you, that failed, you can retry your saving throw at the end of your turn. At the end of your next turn. Okay?
Okay.
What do you want to do then instead?
So is there one within 30 feet of me?
Point out Bacalhau there? Yes.
But they haven't attacked us or anything.
One of them just swung down.
Oh, yeah, he just went down at Snow.
At Snow. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I would like to cast Witch Bolt at this guy, girl, lady.
Okay. Yeah, you absolutely get the
Attacking
sense
Snow.
that they mean harm.
Yeah. So then I take out my little stick out of the component pouch and I cast Witch Bolt.
Okay.
I get 15 plus 5 to hit.
Okay.
So it's a 20 to hit.
Okay, that's a hit.
And a 12 damage.
12 damage. Ouch.
Wow.
Okay, and which one, sorry, is he attacking? That one there?
One
Number
that's
2.
attacking Snow. Can I hit the one that's attacking Snow? Is it
You
within
can't
30 feet of
see.
me?
It's over a ledge, and you are
Okay.
well below it. So are you just attacking
No,
the one that's in
attacking
the air?
above me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And as this witch bolt hits, it starts to rack her with pain as she starts to kind of shake in midair, but manages to stay aloft as this is happening. Yana, you're up. Snow, you're on deck.
Okay. So, how many does Yana currently see?
Yana currently see. Where's Yana? Point her out to me. I can't see on that camera. Oh, sorry. Is Yana off camera? Oh, right there. Okay. So you can see. Can she see 2 or 3? 2. You can see 2. You can see one up, just basically right above you, and then one to the right on the edge of the cliff.
She's gonna shout out to the party.
Yeah.
Well, friends, I'm going to get you someone better to fight. Trust me. And she pulls out this little stone and says a few words, and you start to see her form disappear.
Okay. Do it. And as she phases out, Yana's form is replaced by this well-muscled dark elf male with long white hair with a breastplate and a greatsword appears in her place. Welcome, Josh, to the stream.
What? Oh.
And that is a bonus action.
That's awesome.
I'm assuming we'll use that as a bonus action. It's a full action to use the item. Okay. So at that point, you see that there is, like I said, a different person in the. Close the door. Close the door. All right. That is Yana's turn. Snow, you're up. Dajarkal, you're on deck.
All right. When I made my movement last time, did that put me further than 15 feet away from my echo?
I don't think so.
Because if I'm more than 15 feet away from it, it dissipates.
Where is he right now compared to his echo? No, you are. You're about 10 feet from your echo. Oh, you're right on the edge of 15. If you go any further, you'll be 15. So you start to feel that tether start to stretch thin.
Yeah. I will move just enough so that the echo dissipates.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... do I have enough movement to be able to do that without incurring opportunity attack?
You are right beside this creature. If you move away at all.
Am I able to like lean a little bit to... No?
To do what, sorry?
To be just far enough so that my echo dissipates?
Not really, because you need to go up or away. So either way, it's gonna. Either way, it's gonna incur an opportunity attack.
Okay. I'm going to use a bonus action to dismiss my echo.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my action to attack.
Okay. Go ahead.
Creature. All right. Yes, I'm using my scimitars for this.
Okay.
That's a nat 1.
Oh dear.
Unfortunately. And a 15. And damage for the 15 in case it hits is 5.
Okay. 5 damage.
Yeah.
What was the attack hit? I missed
It
that.
was 15, and the first attempt is a 1.
Yeah. So when you come across with your scimitar, she brings up her club to bear and blocks it, and knocks the scimitar out of your hand, and it clatters down to the platform right below you where Plunk is.
Oof.
Okay. So now you have 1 left. 1 is below. Your second one comes across, and you slash across her arm for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. Dajarkal, you're up. Plunk's next.
Okay. The harpy that is closest to me.
Yeah.
I will scuttle, I guess, a little more towards her, and I will bite her.
Okay. So she's going to move towards the harpy that is closest to her, with Gaziel on her back. Now, yeah, it's going to be a little hard because you're coming out.
Is she in the air or is she on ground?
She's on the ground. She's on the other side of snow there.
Okay. And I'm sorry, what did you say that was?
You're going to have to kind of go onto the side of the cliff and scale it with Gaziel on your back.
That's cool if it's within 40 feet.
Okay. It's cool, except that Gaziel's going to have to make a strength athletics check to hold on.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry. Oh, shoot,
It's
sorry.
all good. It's all good.
Okay. Okay, I got a 15.
Okay, with a 15, you managed to hold on. As you're kind of happy because she's actually getting you closer to where you wanted to go. She's actually now put you on the other side of the harpy, but the one that's farther from you is the one that you need to get to the right there. Okay? And Dajarkal, you're going to attack?
Yeah, that was a 17 to hit.
Okay, that's a hit.
And that is 4 points of piercing damage, but
Okay.
then you have to make a con saving throw.
What's your DC?
11.
Yeah, it's fine. So you dig in, and the venom starts to course out of your fangs, and she pulls away, and you see the venom kind of spray out, not obviously having enough time to embed itself into her bloodstream. Plunk's turn. Plunk is going to pick up Bolt Scimitar with a free action.
Oh, I'm sorry. On a failed, if you
Succeed.
you still yes. I'm sorry. If you succeed, you still take half damage.
Sorry, am I taking? But I take damage from the bite, and then I also take poison damage on top of it.
Poison damage, yeah. So
Okay,
you
so
take
what's half?
poison damage. So so it's 6 points you take half. So you take 3 points of poison damage.
3 poison damage. Okay. All right. So yeah, you imagine that some of that venom did get inside her bloodstream, but not the full potency of the bite that you sense. Okay, so Plunk's going to grab his scimitar. He's going to climb up. Is there any room for him on that platform up there with the rest of them on the edge? No, up one more. Yeah, up there. Yeah. But can he attack that? No, he can't. He is going to. Again, I haven't played Plunk before, but he is going to. Yeah, he can't really get anywhere, eh?
He can maybe climb right into there.
We'll try. See if can he fit there? You know what? He's not. He's gonna climb straight up and be behind Bolt.
You mean so?
Snow. And he's gonna ready a Cure Wounds. That if Snow gets a hit, then he's gonna heal him. All right. Okay. Gaziel, you're up. Bolt, you're on deck.
Am I still in my right mind? Like, do I?
No. So you are incapacitated, which means you can't take any actions or reactions. You have to move basically towards the source of the song that charmed you by any means possible.
Okay.
Right now, you are a straight shot from the one that has done that. So
Okay.
you have to move basically that distance. So take her off her back. And Dajarkal, you feel Gaziel get off your back and start to walk towards the other harpy. And you end up right in front of her.
What happens with my rope? Is it just like I let it go?
You have rope currently. Oh, that's right.
Because I attached it to that one.
Yeah, I imagine you would have let it go when you got charmed and can't take any
Okay.
further actions. So there is currently a rope kind of slung around the initial harpy that you had lassoed.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And at that point, that is the. Is there any action? You can't really take an action to attack her. but you have to get into the mind of somebody who's charmed by this creature and just wants nothing but to meet and be a part of, and is allured by the song. What do you do?
So as I'm entranced, I look towards this creature and I go, "You are so beautiful," and I just towards it. I just want to touch it. I just want to like embrace it.
Awesome. Okay, so you actually reach out to hug it.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And so you see this happen, Dajarkal, out of the corner of your eye, and you see the creature embrace it like this, and its wings wrap around Gaziel as well in an embrace. Gaziel, I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. I got a dirty 20.
Okay. With a dirty 20, all of a sudden, you come to and you realize that you are now in the hold of this creature.
Okay. Can I make an action now?
Nope.
Dang it!
It is the end of your turn.
Ah!
Bolt, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna shimmy along the side and try to climb straight up towards it.
Okay, so move him that way. That is 10 feet that he has to move. So you get another 5 feet of movement. So you can be halfway up that cliff, and then I would say that you have to dash to get further.
Direction.
Sorry, which is the creature that you got entranced by? The first one, right?
Yeah, the first one with the last two.
Right. So I would say that you go up straight. So put him up straight. That's 10 feet. Make a strength athletics check.
Okay. 18.
Okay, with an 18, you manage to make it, and that is 10 feet, and then put him 5 feet right beside Plunk. And you start to kind of like paw at Plunk to try and get him out of the way so that you can get to that creature. Now, wait a second. It's concentration, I think. Hang on. Just let me make sure I've got this right. Oh, it continues to sing with a bonus action. So these creatures continue to sing as you approach. Okay, the first one is going to swipe at you, Snow.
Do I take a wisdom saving throw?
You do. Sorry, at the end of your turn. Yes, you do.
5.
No, you're still entranced. Snow, that is not going to be enough. That is going to be a 9, I'm assuming. That's not enough. And another one. You begin to parry her claw attacks and her club attacks as she starts to attack you. The next one, which is the one that is out in front, is going to sing again. I'd like you all to make wisdom saving throws, please.
Including me?
Everyone who's not charmed.
But didn't I get out of the charm?
You did get out of the charm, and you are now immune to it for 24 hours.
Sick. Okay, great.
15.
With a 15? Sorry, okay, 15.
24.
24.
17.
17. Janice?
Very, very happy to be switched out. I got a 4
Okay.
on my wisdom.
Where is Janice right now?
Exactly where I was.
Okay. So, Janice, you begin to climb up. What's your movement, Janice?
30 feet.
30. So 15. Movement 15. So that 10 feet gets him up there. And then, Janice, I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
That'll be an 8.
Janice, you all see out of the corner of your eye as Janice takes a step back from the cliff face and then a leap forward in the air towards the harpy, and that is where we're going to end the session for this evening.
No.
Jason! No!
No.
I was just enjoying a drink in the bloated cup.
Oh.
And now here I am.
The Blind King is going to be so mad.
I'm so ready to.
Much fun. Oh, that was great.
No words.
It's going to be fun.
Julian.
I don't know how you guys managed to give me a cliffhangers every single session. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. We're going to draw some winners. Julian, if you want to get back over there. Thank you, Julian and Josh, for joining us. Having our producers join us was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, Janice didn't get to do anything except a suicide launch off the side of the cliff.
Understand where I was
towards the harpy.
I was sent.
Yeah. I'll tell you maybe where you'll end up next session. I think gravity will have something to do about it, or with it. So fun. Okay, so let's do our giveaways. As we are doing that, Janet, now says Janice. Julian, if you could please, you can announce it. Both of the winners.
So
I need to roll a d12 for one of them.
You do.
Okay.
For the next seat.
Okay.
But the winner
Where's my d12?
for the giveaway for Wildemount is Sinmin Mercy.
Sinmin Mercy, congratulations! You are the winner of a Explorer's Guide to Wildemount digital download for your D&D Beyond experience. Congratulations and thank you to D&D Beyond for that. Either PM us or our moderators will reach out to you for to give you the promo code that you will be using. I am rolling a D12. It is a 6.
6. Oh, good lord.
Okay, you do that while I do the rest of my spiels. Of course, Noura, you will be with us, of course, next week in spider form, and you're still alive for now. Again, tomorrow night behind the screen, we will have the Crafting Muse on with us. It'll be a fun time where we're talking about all of the WizKids goings on and how she's involved there, and the Warlock tile set and all of that fun stuff. We will be premiering this as a VOD tomorrow at 4:30. We always do that before behind the screen, and then you guys can ask questions regarding that stuff during behind the screen. Thursday, Players Table with Joel Auge as host, and then Nolzers on Sunday. Back to this on Monday for episode 10, guys. We are getting close to the end here of this season, and then we'll be back to Into the Mist, our Curse of Strahd campaign after that. If you enjoyed what you saw tonight, consider following us, as well as making us either your Tier 1, Tier 2, or Tier 3 subscription for Twitch, and join the revelry while doing it. And it's our way of kind of giving back to you for giving to us and helping us do what we do. Go ahead. Who's the winner there?
Yeah, so the third spot for the one shot goes to Lyle Thistlebloom.
Lyle Thistlebloom! Yes, the Revelry Pirate themselves of the Sea Manticore. Thank you for doing that, and you have won the 4th spot. Third spot. No, 4th. We're at 4th, aren't we?
3rd.
I think that was the 4th. I'm pretty sure it's the 4th.
We'll figure it out.
If not, we have one more spot next week, but I'm pretty sure it's the 4th. Congratulations to Lyle. Enjoy that. Thank you all for being involved, guys. And like I said before, be safe, all of y'all at home during this crazy time. The world is going through lots of stuff right now. And I think more than anything, I think that we all need to exercise some patience and some foresight and some empathy with everything, because there's a lot of emotion and a lot of feelings, and I think we all need to open our ears a little bit and listen to what people are saying, and all of that fun stuff. So be there for each other, love each other, and we will see you next week, and we'll see you tomorrow night for Behind the Screen. Bye, guys. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.